Rated M for mature.
Howdy hey, I'm Bizzy, and you're listening to Interp'd Reality. Here's what this posse got up to last time.
I want to get out of this fucking forest.
Come on, you don't want to leave the forest. The forest.
Harry,
is
I will
bad.
slap you again if you propose that we stay here.
Hello.
Alright, little bud.
Wait, how do you know my name?
That was a random guess.
Karl and Tipper, you both begin to feel somewhat itchy.
We need to get out of these bloody flowers, that's what we need to do.
You are some kind of dog or coyote.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm a fucking furry's wet dream.
The blue thing in the sky is Mother.
We owe a great deal to Mother. She has revitalized this community.
Is it just me, or is this like a fucking cult?
I don't like this one bit.
I have a very strange feeling I've been here before. I want to meet this mother and give her a piece of my mind.
There's the Gary we all know and appreciate.
These characters are standing around guarding the mountain.
I would like to go over to them and try to make them buy my scale mail.
You see as the bushes seem to animate and it displays as if it's alive. Gary, you ran through my communes and you slaughtered my citizens without a care in the world.
Can you let my friends go? I'll serve the ultimate punishment.
No one is being held for any reason.
As much as there was great death and slaughter, and it will
Reminds me
probably
of home.
and great death and slaughter. Anyway,
Yeah.
We'll leave this place.
I think that would be the best. A creature leaps from out of the door. It is comparable to a giant rat. There is a raging fire that is engulfing it. It immediately starts breathing fire, and that is where we will end the session.
God, yeah, no! Oh my god! Damage control! Damage control!
Monsters at the end of the session.
And now, let's get this thing moving.
Alright, everybody. Before we begin, there's actually a couple of housekeeping items that I want to do going into this next session. So, I feel like we haven't really been capitalizing on, like, when we get natural 20s. So, like, when you roll the die and it lands on the 20 side, that's a natural 20. If you get a 20 or a higher number from some other means, that's called a dirty 20. You get that difference?
yeah.
I've been
Right.
on
Yeah,
that
so-
difference for a long time.
Please tell me when you get specifically a natural 20, because it's going to have importance. Like, it'll be like almost a guaranteed success, if you know what I mean, or a critical hit in battle.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get this into our heads real quick. A natural 20 is if it lands on a 20.
Yes.
A dirty 20 is when it's combined with your extra number.
Also,
Pretty much.
to be nice to you all, I am going to extend that to a natural 19 if you're giving someone inspiration. So if someone is getting inspiration and they get a natural 19, that will also be like some kind of guarantee. We'll see how it goes, all right? And speaking of which, everybody roll a d20 for me.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, rolling a d20.
Yeah.
I got-
Okay,
I got-
17.
I got a
I got
16. I got a 16.
What are we rolling for?
Just d20.
Just do it.
I
Don't question anything.
have no idea what I'm rolling.
Nope. Don't question.
So far, the highest
Good
number is
question.
17. What is
Start
Picking
with-
that?
up a
the-
goddamn natural
Oh.
20.
Wait, Bizzy, did you actually get a natural 20?
I actually got a nat 20.
Wow. And Gary, what was yours?
He's like me, 17.
17. Something else, guys. I want to show you all something that I have worked on. I'm going to send this to you all privately. Give me a second.
I'm opening our DMs. Give me 2 seconds. Done.
Yeah, so let's go through one at a time. You'll laugh when you see it.
What's going?
What did
Someone tell me what is going on. Cause I don't understand.
What's
There must
going
be-
on?
You'll see.
What?
All right, there we go. Everybody check your DMs.
Oh yeah, I did. Thanks, Big Mountain. And I have spells. I'm going killing again.
Yeah. Great meme that I worked on. Yep.
Okay,
And I brought you
awesome.
murder. Thank you. Murder.
Gary! No! Oh my goodness. There's like
Funny
a
word
biblical
again.
joke.
I'm taking them hunting.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay,
That's interesting.
let us do the session now, shall we? Hey?
Yeah.
Okay, let us begin this proper. I will do my little speech at the start. So, all of you last time had entered into the Great Forest, and you were basically speaking with all the various inhabitants within it, trying to find your way around and just figure out where you were, essentially. Some of the things that you found when you were there include the wreckage site of the biplane that the pilot from episode 8, I believe, 7, 8, but it was that pilot. You found his biplane, and you got some items from that, including a really cold flare gun, a karambit Stanley knife, and a mysterious black box, and a battery, which Bizzy is now wearing as a backpack. Among other things, you also traveled further in, and this is really important. You came to a mountain that had a face on it, and it was called I don't think I revealed the name of it. No, I don't think I revealed the name of it. But what happened was, Gary, you were shown a flashback by the mountain. It was speaking to you, and it showed you this flashback of you basically murdering everybody in the forest and being revived several times and just repeating the cycle. You were under the impression that you were your life was in danger, but actually this forest was completely innocent. There was nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, you did all that, and now you've come to terms with what has happened, and you were all planning on leaving the forest when, out of nowhere, a giant red door, similar to the red doors that you've already seen before, appeared in the middle of the forest and opened, and from it emerged this giant flaming rat with 5 legs, one of which is protruding from the middle of its body, and these ears with holes in them. It's just engulfed in flames, and its eyes are this really bright cyan, like very hot, fiery eyes. And it immediately, once it appeared, just breathed fire out into like a whole quarter of this forest, engulfing it in more flames. And because of that, you're all going to have to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Alright, anyone want to make bets that I get the lowest roll? Any bets?
That's a fucking 7.
Okay, Karl got 7.
13!
13.
30, 20.
Ooh, dirty
What were
20.
those custom rolls for, by the way?
15.
15 for
Actually,
Gary
that was
and
pretty good.
Tipper.
I'm not lost.
Dirty 19.
Dirty 19, thank you. Okay, so, guess what, You're up first. So you've just seen this, massive fire rat, breathe fire on a whole bunch of the forest. What are you gonna do in this instance?
Hey guys, I have a plan. And I proceed to pull out the ice cold flare gun that I got from Karl.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is a good
Hold
idea,
on.
man.
You're gonna have to use your fiery hands first to make sure that you don't get cold burns.
Burning hands again, yay.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Huh?
I would like to roll Constitution, actually.
Okay, yep. Constitution saving throw then, to see if you can even hold it.
Would a 14 do?
Actually, yeah, because you're cold-blooded, you just seem to be able to hold this without much need to rug up or anything, you know? So it just sort of works. So you've got this in your hand, what are you going to do with it?
I would like to shoot the rat.
Okay,
Just shoot the rat.
you're going to have to use a strength check for me.
Strength check, let's go.
Mhm.
Fuck.
What was that?
5.
A 5. Okay, yeah, that's gonna miss. So, firing this basically icy flare gun for the first time, you shoot directly at the rat, but you see as the ice ball that emerges from the gun, it falls with gravity and lands on the ground. So it's not like a straight shot. You're going to have to angle it next time.
Water time.
Tipper, your go now.
I could feel the heat from here.
Yes. So you guys are on the other side of a tree line. And if you cross over, you would basically be on the side of the forest that has a sea in it. You can see the sea through the trees. The rat is burning up that side of the forest.
I don't think we'll have enough water in the well to fix this. Least we can do is stop the fire where it's coming from. I'm gonna pull out my water skin.
Right. you're like basically just equivalent of a water bottle. Like,
Why not? It's still water in it.
yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna try to toss water at it.
Okay, because you are on the other side of a tree line, if you throw it from here, you're going to be at disadvantage. Would you like to cross into its area or just try to throw it from here?
I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm gonna try to go forward.
Okay. You're going to travel through the tree line?
Yep.
That is going to prompt a reaction from it. Oh no!
Oh, no.
It got a nat 20. So,
no.
when it fired the burst of flames the first time, it was quick and it just completely decimated this portion of the forest. It didn't even have to try. You approach through the trees and you make a decent amount of noise as you travel through because you're carrying all this equipment, and it hears you first of all. It turns around. It doesn't turn its head all the way, but it turns it enough that it's able to breathe fire in your direction, like through the side of its mouth. You get, blasted with these flames.
Whoa.
Yeah, you are going to take, let's say, 5 points of damage, because it's not like a full attack. Now, you're still going to have your turn, even though you've been attacked, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, you see me. I know you do.
Yes, you six.
That may have hurt, but I'm still going.
Okay, what are you going to do now?
All right, we're gonna try to toss the water at him.
Okay. Right, so I guess let's do a survival check this time.
All right.
Let me check for throwing water.
Yeah, because I want to see if you get an idea of...
I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, let's go.
With a nat 20, you basically size up the giant flaming rat, and you try to figure out what's the best way you can throw this water onto it to put out most of the fire. And you throw the contents of the water bottle out onto it, and you actually do a decent job on your side of the rat. There's still so much of the rat that is yet to be doused in water. But
There's still so much of it.
Yeah, there is a lot, but you deal some damage to it. I'm just going to write down...
Okay, I'm down to 2 points now.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. It's actually the forest's turn now. So now that the giant rat has made itself known and it's already destroyed a full quarter of the forest, there you see people, all manner of creatures running around, burning alive, screaming. From all around the forest, you actually remember these creatures that were disguised as trees that had bows? They have appeared immediately now and are now shooting this rat with arrows constantly. So it is going to take more damage.
Go, tree people! Take care of it!
Yeah, okay. Gary, your go.
Seems like a good sign.
Right. Fuck, what can I do? This is gonna be very interesting versus a giant rat
Yeah, it's pretty hard, ain't
out
it?
in flames.
So I'm the only one on the other side
Yes.
right now.
Yes, you are the only one right now.
Right. Fuck, if I use my plastic sword, it's just gonna catch on fire.
That's gonna melt.
That's gonna melt, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna melt.
We're
That's a
talking real
solution.
fire here.
A lot of
Yeah,
fire.
and I've been used, and unfortunately, because of someone, not naming who,
Huh?
decided to dose my other sword into some fucking material thing that catches on fire, which
It
can
was
probably
funny.
destroy it too. That's
Oh
probably not a
yeah,
good
no,
idea.
yeah, the smoke sword. Hey, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, which does absolutely nothing also.
It's not gonna do anything
Oh,
against this
actually-
creature.
Right, I grab my sponge.
Okay,
Sponge?
yeah, the
Sponge.
sponge. Yes.
I didn't even realize you named him. I grab Bob the sponge.
No, you named him.
Oh, I did, yeah. I
Yeah.
grab Bob the use sponge.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I grab Bob the use sponge and I cast absorb element to myself because what I'm gonna do is run right to it. Now here's
Okay.
here's the
Okay.
plan. Here's the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
Here's the plan.
Mhm.
Let me draw it. Right, I'm gonna start running. Activate absorb element. So the element of his flames will just get absorbed to me. Then I just put the sponge on him, sucking the fire out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you that the sponge, sure, it may be able to absorb fire, but I believe that the sponge actually also contains the concrete infection. So you
Well, that works
could
too.
apply that to the rat.
Yes, that works too. We could just we can make
You don't
statue.
need to cast absorb element. The sponge does it by itself, essentially.
Well, no, because then the flames because he's gonna be hot as hell. How am I gonna get near him?
Right, okay, I see. So you
Well,
want to
you
become
see what I mean?
So you want to become fiery and then put the sponge on. Got it.
So when I run to him, I'll cast absorb element to absorb his flames.
Yes. Okay.
So I'll become fiery, protecting myself,
Definitely.
and then throw the sponge onto him to I guess transform into a concrete.
Roll it for me.
All right, I roll. Give me a 6, baby. I'll take a 5.
Okay,
I'll take a
5.
5.
You do feel that your body is covered in fire and you're not hurt by it.
Flame on.
Okay. First, you ran out, and as you were doing so, you then did absorb element. You became fiery. You're not entirely made of fire, just that your body is completely covered in it, and it's not hurting you.
Yes.
Now, you're in the range of this massive rat. Now, you said that you wanted to throw the sponge?
Well, now because I'm made of fire, I'm just gonna go place it on him.
Right, yeah. Okay, I guess let's do survival check.
Right.
Here's the
Oh,
human torch.
Mm-hmm.
Flame on. 21. Dirty 20. Dirty 21. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Suck it, rat.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it.
You get right up to it and you rub the sponge across it in these big arcs, and you see
I rub
already
it.
as the parts of the rat that you are covering, like scrubbing the sponge over, they immediately lose their fiery quality and they just turn straight to concrete. You can see the like zigzag pattern that you've made. For now, that's all you're going to be able to do. We will move on to Bizzy.
Okay, so there's a giant fire rat, and I do have access to Ray of Frost. Now, Ray of Frost is most likely not going to freeze it, but due to the heat, it will melt the ice. Meaning
You
more
can try.
water.
It depends on the roll. That's all it is.
Hit DC, so hit DC plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
How about 21?
Yeah, Dirty 21 will. Is that a hit? Yeah, that hits. Definitely.
Okay,
Your
so
damage now?
My damage is 1d8, so that
Come on, be a high number.
7.
Yep, that's pretty good. Okay, so. Oh, also, I'd say that you ran out. However, because of that, the rat is going to do a reaction. It didn't work with Gary because Gary was on fire. Okay, 16. So, it's going to breathe more fire at you. You're going to take, let's say, 4 points of damage. Also, let me write that down.
Wait, don't I have the chance to dodge it or something?
It's huge. It's huge. No.
It's
and
really tall.
You're also going out for an attack, so you can't really there's nowhere to run. But yeah, the combination of you doing Ray of Frost, Tipper throwing his water on, and Gary using Bob, it is definitely you've almost completely extinguished this specific region of the rat. Still, the whole rest of its body is engulfed in flames, but this specific region of it is definitely extinguished. Okay, Karl.
Wait, how much damage did I take again?
4.
4. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah, shit. I don't know. Alright. So, I'm going to use my sledgehammer.
Okay. Yes.
And I'm going to try and take out one of its legs. I'm going to disable it.
Oh, okay.
that's being purple.
Reminder
Hit the
that
part
the
that's got
legs
concrete.
are on fire, so it's going to be hot.
Well, it's going to be hot,
Yes.
but sledgehammers have been used for industrial.
Okay,
Purposes,
yeah, I'll accept
so-
that. Sure. Right. So you're going to run out and you're going to roll for the sledgehammer.
I gotta roll strength for it.
Yeah, I will
Hit
also
the
roll
concrete.
reaction for the rat. Oh, it fails. Okay, good.
I got a 12.
With a failed reaction from the rat, I say that hits. So damage.
There is no damage, it's only strength.
Oh, right. So roll strength again then, because we're doing it for hit DC and damage.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, which leg are you going for? There are 5 of them.
Oh, which one's the... What?
You
Probably
can
the-
either, from where you are, you can hit either the front left leg or the back left leg.
I'm gonna hit the back left leg because the hind legs are more important than the front.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm basically doing it so that the fucker can't move.
Yeah, yeah, you're able to cripple the back left leg. You see that, you hit it that one time, and you can hear the dislocation happen right before your eyes. So, that's a really good hit. Now, this'll be interesting. Mother is going to attack. Now that it has registered that there is danger in the forest, you see as there are explosions of blue goo nearby where you are, and these ropes of these tendrils come out from where the explosion is, and they cling to the rat, trying to wrap around it. The rat is going to react. It got a 19. So it just twists them off. No trouble at all. Completely blocks Mother's attack.
Oh.
And now it's its turn to fight. Let's see what it does.
That didn't look healthy.
Oh, okay. It's
That's
going to succeed on its
definitely
attack. But let's
Oh,
see who
no.
it attacks. Oh dear. It is going for Karl. Because
Oh, for God's sake.
having its leg crippled in that moment, I did roll to see who it would target. It chose Karl. So, yeah, having its leg dislocated in that moment definitely brought it a great deal of pain. So it turns around. You see it's now using its middle limb as the back left leg. It's stretching
no,
it.
it's been...
No.
I don't know
Okay,
what's
okay.
going on.
the
Don't worry about
middle
it, don't worry
limb.
about
That
it, don't worry
sounded
about it.
so bad.
What? No, but it
Don't worry
does.
about it.
It has a 5th leg coming out of the middle of its body.
He
Yes.
said something.
Okay, well,
Is it
whatever.
not
You're gonna have-
successful?
It's probably
You're gonna have
something.
to listen to it
It-
in the
yeah.
recording.
Whatever. Yeah. So it's angled it down so that it can use it as its 4th leg, and it turns itself around, and now it's going to breathe its fire onto you, and it's devastating because it's all around you. You're going to take 10 points of damage from that.
Uh-oh.
Karl!
Yeah,
Karl!
that's gotta hurt.
Fucking
Okay.
rat.
You're up.
I'd like to run down
Give
there
it
and step
hell.
on this rat.
Step
In
on
the
it.
process,
It's
I'd like to
giant.
cast- Huh? What?
The rat is giant. You can't step on it.
I would like to jump onto the back.
That's gonna be
I'm
quite
pretty sure the
difficult.
bag's on fire.
It's on fire, yeah.
I'm a dragon.
Hold up,
I'm
hold up.
cold-blooded.
Yeah,
Back up.
okay, yeah.
Don't you dare steal my ideas.
Yeah,
I'm
the
the one
problem
who's
is
on fire right now.
you are cold-blooded. So it's gonna be more devastating if you like do this.
No, cold-blooded stuff need heat.
Possibly.
Take snakes, for example.
Okay,
They hunt in
alright,
heat.
right. Well, considering how you bonded with the flare gun, the icy flare gun, if you go up there, that icy flare gun will just cease operating.
Yes, that's why before I go on top of the thing, I'm going to put the flare gun in my bag.
Okay, alright, so you've disarmed yourself of that. Now you're gonna attempt to jump up. Let's do a survival check.
7.
7. No, that's going to fail. You attempt to
That
jump
fails
up,
so badly.
like, because there are some sloped parts of the rat, so like you would be able to climb up if you really tried. You do the highest jump you can and you land on, but immediately the flames hit you, and it's just overbearing. You fall off. You are going to take, at that proximity, I'd say 7 points of damage.
What? Am I taking 7 from the 4?
From the fire and the fall. So just
Okay.
7 in total.
Okay. Oh, I still have my attacking action.
Oh, okay. So you are on the opposite side of the leg that Karl crippled.
Okay, I would like to shoot the 5th leg.
Okay, yeah. So what are you going to use to do that?
My shotgun.
Okay, now here's another thing that I forgot to mention. You all now have a limited number of bullets. I forgot to add ammunition. So now we actually do have it, and you will run out if you shoot too much. So, but you are going to use your shotgun right now?
Yes.
Okay, hit DC.
That one. I crit with a 2.
Okay, how many shells do you have? Let's see.
Shells.
Shotgun shells. Oh, you've only got 1. Okay, please roll a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting bad rolls today? 5.
5. Ugh. I was getting you to roll that to see if you saved the shell. Unfortunately, you do not. Basically, what happens is the shotgun misfires. The shell is basically ripped apart. It doesn't come out as what you would expect it to. It's a jam. It's a full-on shotgun jam.
it's like a chainsaw stuck.
That casing, that shell is spent, so you have no more shotgun ammunition.
Some bullshit.
Okay, Tipper, you're up.
Nobody hurts Karl and gets away with it.
Oh fuck!
I'm
You
gonna
just
go
made
in.
them lamenting.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
What are you
no,
gonna do
he's
here?
pissed. He's
I'm
pissed.
gonna do hit DC with the Excalibur.
Right. What are you attacking?
The rat.
What
What else?
part of the rat?
I don't know, the front of it, I guess.
Okay. At this angle, you would be attacking its front right leg, I suppose.
All right.
Okay. Let's see what
We'll
you
do
do.
The hit's a 9.
With how big it is, I'd say it hits. Let's do your damage.
Oh, it being 11.
11. Yeah. Okay. So you
Ah!
put a large gash in its front right leg. So I have to actually write down all the parts of it. So yeah, that happens. The leg still looks functional though. So although you've dealt a bunch of damage to it, it still looks like it's moving around fine. Okay, it's the forest's turn. So you've seen a bunch of arrows coming from these tree people, and those are still happening. But you also see that there are these tiny specks in the sky that are now starting to fly over the rat in some kind of formation, right? And at certain points, some of them drop down and are basically dive bombing onto the rat. You don't know how effective it is because it's hard to see from this angle, but you've basically got this swarm of tiny little things that are diving on top of it. doing something. Okay, that means it's Gary's turn.
It better be useful.
Alright, well, this is a giant rat, and rat has hair. I'm gonna climb the stupid rat because I got nothing
okay,
else.
acrobatics, please.
I got nothing else. Acrobatics, I'm gonna fail this one. Nope, 17.
Yeah, okay, you are able to climb up. You are basically just standing on top of this massive fiery rat. There's fire all around you, but you are not affected by it. What are you gonna do while you're up here?
Where am I standing? In
you're
retrospect, where am I standing? Like, am I near the head?
you're standing on like its back.
I'm on this back.
Yeah.
Okay. I grab my smoky sword.
Right. Yes.
And because it's a smoky sword, it will also, of course, catch on fire.
Yes,
but I'm presuming the metal wouldn't melt because it's already on fire.
That's right. Yes. So like you saw, the sword catches on fire. Roll Arcana for me.
Yeah, sure. 13.
One thing you notice about the sword is that it is burning with a greater heat than the rat. But the issue is that I'm only talking about the rat's exterior. We don't know what it's like on the inside, and especially the eyes.
Okay. So what you're telling me is I need to go for the eyes.
Well, all I'm saying is that the eyes are burning with a greater heat. That like they're like a bright light blue. That's the like really light blue, like cyan.
Right.
That's how hot the eyes are.
Right. I grab my sword and I dig it right into his flesh. And I, in like Star Wars when they create those holes and fall through the floor.
Yeah,
I'm going to
you could do a hole. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a hole.
Right, so hit DC, please, with that.
Right,
here
we go. Oh no! That's not good!
What was that?
That's really not good!
What was that?
9.
9. But you're standing on the back of the rat. It's so easy to hit it. Yeah, you succeed. Damage, please.
Yay! I done 8.
8. Okay, yeah, so you plunge the sword into its back. You draw holes with it. The issue, of course, is that just by pointing the sword directly down and drawing a hole, it's not actually going to make a hole, because flesh doesn't work like that. You actually have to cut around, you know what I mean? You gotta siphon it. You've done a good enough job as it is. Okay, we're gonna go to Bizzy now.
Okay. Jesus, okay. I'm just trying to determine, like, how much health does Karl have?
I have 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, his health dropped to half.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... Okay, where is everyone in conjunction to me and the big fucking rat?
Okay, let me think about this. So, Gary is on the back of the rat. Tipper is attacking the front right. You know what? I'm just gonna draw this. So Tipper is attacking the front right leg. Gary is on top. Where would everyone else be? I think that
I'm on the opposite. So Karl's on left. I'm on right.
No. So Karl and you guys didn't move. What happened was that Karl was targeted. So Karl is where Tipper is. You were the opposite side, so you're the back left leg, and Bizzy, you haven't picked anything, so you're just out in the open. I'll explain it in simpler terms. Gary is on the back, and then the rat is facing to the right. You're looking at its right side. From left to right, Bizzy, Karl, Tipper.
Okay, because I'm just determining who I can heal, because while I don't have healing word, I still technically have a Land's Aid. Each creature of my choice must make a Constitution saving throw. One creature of my choice as well in that area regains 2d6 hit points.
Okay, so again, this is the one that uses a wild shape, so you're going to do this with disadvantage.
Yes. Okay, Constitution, don't fail me now! Okay, that's not terrible, but I need a better roll than that. Come on, oh wait, no. If it's at disadvantage, that's game over.
Yeah, you've lost.
Yeah,
All
there's no way I
There's
can't make
nothing.
that.
No.
No.
You
Damn
gotta
it.
figure something out with that wild shape, eh? Okay.
This isn't even an effect of my wild shape being fucked up. This is just an effect of me not getting the dice rolls that I need.
Yeah. Okay, Karl, your go.
That bastard wants to play with fire.
Oh yes, he very much does.
He was playing with fire. He shot you with it.
He is
First of
fire.
all, if that
Karl,
bastard wants to
your
play with
glasses
fire.
Your glasses are still in your face, right? Because everything's on fire!
Yeah, he's still wearing his glasses. Your glasses look a little charred.
Then I'm gonna cut off the head of this fucking shit.
Oh my goodness, how are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna drink the rest of the bottled water.
Okay, now let me just check what I wrote for the bottled water if I did. I think it's just a healing item.
It is.
Yeah, okay. So please
gonna drink the
roll
rest of it.
medicine.
Fuck's sake, 2.
That wrong?
Ooh, that's not good. You heal 1 point.
Right.
Was that worth it?
Fucking shut the fuck up. Failed 4 fucking rolls. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my
Anyways,
goodness.
I'm gonna cut off its. I'm gonna cut off its
No
fire
one
breathing.
can help you.
I'm gonna cut off its fire breathing ability.
Oh, how are you gonna do that?
Fracture its windpipe with my sledgehammer.
Okay. That might be a bit difficult because you are going to basically be sliding underneath it and attempting to sledgehammer it from below. You think you can do that?
This fucker has made me angry.
Well, if you're gonna do it, survival check.
That's a 12.
Okay, that's a success. So you are able to slide down there, and I guess now we do strength for the sledgehammer to see if it hits.
Yep. Oh, that's a 17.
Yeah, hit.
Let's
Strength
go!
again for damage, please.
That's a 12.
Oh my goodness. And by the way, when we talk about strength and damage, it's like proportional damage, not like actual hit points.
I know.
Despite how impractical this would seem, you do get underneath the rat. You're directly underneath its face, and you swing this sledgehammer right up, hit it in the bottom of the throat, and I'm going to roll for this rat to see how it responds to this. Okay. You feel that it is hurt by this, but it doesn't seem to have lost its fire breathing ability.
Fuck. Aim for that fucking windpipe. We have to cut off its fire breathing abilities.
I have a better idea.
I have a also better idea. We
Your
jump
idea
in.
is not better than mine.
Oh, okay.
Well, my idea was to jump in.
Well, before any of that, Mother is going to have another go. Oh, okay. So Mother got
Mother
a
can jump
20.
in.
So completely uncontested. Another explosion happens. You see these tendrils come up and they wrap around the rat, and now it's actually got the rat in its grasp.
Oh.
But you do see that the fire is singeing some of the tendrils. However, they are able to stay in place for longer than you would expect. One thing though, you do not see any bubbles swelling on the tendrils. It doesn't seem like it's able to do that with the fire. Right, now for the rat, let's see what it is going to do.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
So when the tentacles are going wrapping under, where are the tentacles? Because am I being affected?
No, they are not coming after you. They are only focused on the rat. They are coming from basically somewhere behind you to your right. You see that there is another part of this forest that has been coated in the blue goop. That's where all these tendrils are coming from. And yeah, it's wrapped around the rat. It's going to attack. It got a pretty good roll, and it's going to go after Bizzy this time. Yeah. So you see now as it turns around, it actually is struggling to do so with the tendrils. It is able to angle its face towards you and breathe its fire. I believe that when it does this, it doesn't do a full amount of damage, but you are indeed going to take 7 points of damage.
Shit.
Well, shit.
All right, your go.
Oh my God.
You dare harm people? Okay, I would like to walk to the front of this fucking flaming rat. Is its mouth open?
You are currently behind it. Would you? You're planning to walk all the way around? That will give it an opportunity to react.
I would like to do a sliding underneath
Okay.
if it's going to react.
Yeah. So that would be survival.
Come on, please. Yes! Dirty 20!
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're able to get underneath it, no problem. What are you gonna do here?
I would like to crawl to where its head is.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
pop up in front of its head, like, at least 20 feet away.
Right. So you're basically where Karl is. You're both there fighting it.
Hello.
Looking
Bizzy's
menacingly.
here and Tipper is over here. Okay, got it. Right. So what are you gonna do here again?
I would like to go to the opening near its head, walk 20 feet back, pull out the ice gun,
Yes.
ice flare gun, angle it at a such thing where it can enter its mouth, and fire.
Okay, give me a. Oh, this would be like a marksman thing. What would be good for that? Wait, can you hit DC with the gun, or does it not have a hit DC?
It does have a hit DC.
Okay, then
it's
do
a
that.
15
Yeah, that hits damage.
damage is
Rory.
+2 with 5. Finally, I do damage.
No, I believe it's called the Fraw gun, Tipper.
Oh, fraud.
It's just a synonym for like ice. Yeah.
Okay.
So you shoot. You're basically right in front of it, but you're still sort of underneath it. You get in position and you wait for it to open. Well, it already has its mouth open because it was previously breathing fire. But just before it is able to close, you shoot one of these ice balls into it. You see it travels in, and then when it hits the back of the throat, it shatters, turning into these like ice shards that slam into the throat. It is going to take damage from that.
Let's go.
So it's got an icy throat now. But you also see that the shards melt very quickly after being launched in. They did deal damage in the moment, but they're gone now.
Oh.
All right, Tipper.
What about its windpipe?
No.
Oh,
It's
doesn't.
fine.
It's
No.
not stopping its windpipe.
No.
Shit.
Mm-mm.
I tried, Karl. I tried.
Okay, so Tipper, the rat is facing the tree line, and you are to the right of its face. What are you gonna do?
That's a thought. Caltrops.
Oh, okay. You've still got those, do you?
I've got 18 left on me.
Okay.
I'm willing to try to use them.
Right. So you're gonna throw them?
Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out how to do them. I don't remember how to use them.
Hold on. Can you equip them? Let me see.
No,
you can't. Okay, so what we did last time is that you choose how many you want to throw, and then we roll strength for each of them.
Well, since this is a big creature, we'll go for 10.
10. Okay. You're gonna have to roll 10 strengths.
10 strengths. Bring it on.
I'm gonna have to write down all these numbers.
Okay. 18.
18.
3.
3.
3.
3. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, I already
9,
prepared my snack.
9.
13.
13 again.
I've lost count, by the way.
You did 5 so far.
Okay, 6.
Okay.
17.
17.
8.
8.
A dirty 19, which goes into a 21.
Oh, okay, 21. And last one?
13.
13. Okay.
Oh god, so many of these.
circle those. Yeah. Okay, so you throw 10 of them. Now, the thing is, you're throwing lots of these caltrops, so it's inevitable that some of them will miss. And yes, 5 of them do miss. You see that they fall forward, they just like land on the ground in front of the rat. However, you are able to throw 5 of these caltrops into the rat's mouth. You don't know what has happened with them, because it doesn't seem like the rat reacts immediately, but you know that it's got 5 caltrops in its throat now, so...
Alright, that's me.
Yep, now it's the forest's go. The forest just keeps doing its attack. It's got the arrows coming at it. It's also dropping these tiny little specks that are in the sky. You're unsure if the forest is even able to... the forest people are even able to deal any damage. Good. Okay, Gary, your go.
Right. Still on top of this damn thing.
Yes.
So how much of a hole have I created?
You basically drew a full circle, but it's like that hasn't actually created a hole. It's just like drawn a circle on the back of it.
Right. So I grab my jackhammer.
Yes.
And I will, because I have created a hole, I have made indication. So if I shoot this, it should like blast through. Then I'm not finished. Right after that, I drop the sponge.
Right.
I dropped it.
I guess you can, because it's like it would be like a bonus action. If you're gonna roll with the jackhammer, you're gonna have to roll at disadvantage because it's in a very hot place.
Oh, the jackhammer would melt. Okay.
I don't know about that, but it would be more likely to misfire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to roll hit DC with that, do disadvantage.
Okay, here we go. Hit DC. Our first one is a 14.
That's good.
Our second one is a 17.
That's still good. Yep. Okay, that hits. So roll regular damage now.
Alright, you beast. Time for you to get a hole. Why is my computer lagging? You You stupid Windows, move so I can actually press the fucking thing. God, 5.
Oh dear.
He rolled a 5.
A 5. Okay.
Out of the visa, baby.
Yeah, so you are able oh, and remember you have to subtract 1 shotgun shell because you did fire the jackhammer.
No worries.
You do you fire directly at the hole that you made last time. And you see as all of the pellets connect, it does actually rip off this part of the rat's fur. You can see into its internals, although it's actually quite hard to make out because it almost appears as if this thing is just made of fire on the inside. It's got this sort of lava quality to its internal organs. But yeah, it's got a hole on its back now.
Now, I wonder.
Let's see who is next. That would be Bizzy.
Wait, do I still get to throw the sponge in there?
Oh, right. So you're going to drop the sponge directly into the hole?
I don't see why not.
Sure.
Well, it's time for a science experiment. We drop the sponge.
Yeah, so you drop Bob into the hole.
Bob, you are a valid sacrifice.
Roll Arcana, please.
Godspeed for your mission. Godspeed. I roll a 15.
15. Yeah. So when you drop Bob into the hole in the rat's flesh, you see as the sponge begins to turn to lava, right? But it also sinks into the rat. And then from where it went in, you see a concrete beginning to form and encase this beast.
Oh. You know what's funny? Have any of you guys watched Mythbusters?
Yes, multiple times.
Now's
not the time.
No,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, why does this look like? I have a dumb idea. Does anyone remember the concrete truck explosion?
No.
No.
Bizzy, your go. Bizzy, come on.
Bizzy, go.
Just hurry up and go before this man starts
so
speaking.
Okay, so what am I gonna do? Because I'm low on health. Okay, so what do I have? What's something that doesn't necessarily need? Everything needs a hit DC at least. Oh fuck! I'm very useless right now.
Well, you didn't have to tell me.
Seriously.
Gary,
Sponge boy.
Gary, you can't be talking after what was it, episode 13, where you didn't even get to do anything.
I am gonna cast Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
That's
Where are you going to do
important
it this time?
I am going to aim it at the big fucking rat again.
Yes, but where on it? It is facing directly towards you, so...
I'll spray its eyes then. I'll freeze its eyes. Blind
Okay,
it.
yeah, do that. Try and get Ray of Frost to work?
You want me to move out of the way?
No, you'll be fine, surely.
16. I'm fairly certain that hits.
that works.
Question mark?
That works.
Okay.
Go ahead
Let's
with your
see
damage.
how badly I blind this asshole.
Oh.
Very well. That is a 6.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. I'll say, for the sake of the story, you you call upon Ray of Frost and you use like both of your hands to spray it at each of its eyes. And when you apply the frost to the eyes, obviously the frost melts away. This is the hottest part of the rat. It's immediately apparent that that's the case. But you also see that the eyes are no longer a light cyan. They now appear orangey, like the rest of the rat.
Alright, asshole, freeze it! What the fuck are those eyes now?
Karl, your go.
To anyone who cares, its eyes is orange now!
I can see.
Yeah, Karl and you both can see this.
Fuck.
Oh, and Tipper,
Yeah.
and Tipper. Gary is the only one that can't.
I'm
what do you
gonna.
say?
So where am I in regards to
You are
the
all
rat?
directly in front of it. It's staring all of you down.
Okay. What I'm gonna do...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm just trying to think. So it's back left hind leg is down.
Yes, it is. And it has a large gash in its front right leg.
I'm gonna fully disable the front right leg.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna, it's gonna basically topple over if you do that, sure.
Yes.
Let's see if you can do it.
Gotta go with the sledgehammer.
Alright, strength then? Come on.
That's a 6.
Nah, that's not gonna hit. You run over and you swing at it, but because of the gash in the leg causes the rat to have it reflexively pulled in. So, you miss the shot because the leg is further back than you expect it to be.
Fuck.
Okay, now, mother, what are you gonna do? Oh, okay. You now see that the heat of the rat has gotten somewhat less, and you are beginning to see some small bubbles swelling up from Mother's tendrils. But they're not big enough to have the same impact as it had on Gary, if you remember. And okay, the rat, okay, so it got a really bad attack roll. Realizing that it is now in a very bad place, it is going to attempt to jump away.
Oh, no, you do not.
Oh, it fails. It fails.
Oh, good.
So
Oh my God,
you
thank
see
God.
that it attempts to use its middle limb to push down really hard on the ground, but it appears that it has lost a lot of its strength from the surrounding limbs being hurt, so it doesn't move that much. And also it's wrapped in these tendrils, so that would make it even harder. Okay. That means that it's now Hum's go.
Go for the front right leg.
No, I have a different idea.
Oh, you're a...
Are you eating
you're a
right
fucking-
now?
Yes.
I just see him eating in the distance.
He's refilling, man. He's
I'm
refilling.
just gonna...
Are
I'm
you
gonna,
goddamn kidding me?
I'm gonna squat down. And
take inspiration,
I'm gonna take off my
Hum.
hat.
Take inspiration, please.
No.
He's
I'm
drinking from eating? Hold up.
Yep.
I'm gonna squat down. And I'm gonna take off my hat. I'm just gonna rub my forehead
Yes.
Lord.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh,
now that I'm done with my first thing
Mm-hmm.
out of 2,
Yeah.
I would like to point my hand toward the fucker's face and
Yes.
cast Ray of Sickness, my new spell from my spell book.
Ooh, okay. This'll be good. What does it do?
It's a poisoning damage.
Oh, that's it?
Well, it's a ray of
That's it?
poison.
Okay, alright, fine. Yeah. Hit DC then.
That's the entire episode.
That's an 11.
Ray of Sickness is the entire episode. Yeah, that hits. Although I will say that the rat's mouth is closed at this stage. Roll your damage.
Well, I wasn't intending to get it in its mouth. 11.
Where are you going to attack it?
Well, I'm gonna attack its eyes.
Eyes.
And make
Okay.
his eyes experience the power of pink eye.
Yeah. So you cast poison. I'm going to say that you only do it on. Are you going to do it two-handed or one-handed?
Well, two-handed.
Okay.
I slowly, after I affect one eye, I raise my other one and affect the other one.
Sure, you could do that one after another. Yeah. So you poison the flaming rat's eyes, and the eyes do turn pink. They and they also look like they're shriveling, kind of like old age. You know what I mean? Like the sockets are still as large as they were, but the eyes are not as big as they were before. And the rat seems very annoyed by this. It's going to. I'm going to make it take an attack of opportunity. Hey, there we go. So everyone except Gary and Karl is standing directly in front of it. It's going to fire at all of you. Let's see what your damage is like. Oh,
this doesn't look
clean
good.
rolls across the board.
Ruh-roh.
Bizzy, Tipper, and was it? Yeah.
Yes.
All of you are going to take 7 points of damage.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh no,
No.
what? Did I kill you?
No. Okay, I'm not dead yet.
Oh,
I have save rolls I have
you're
to
on
make.
death saves. Okay, well, you watch as with this burst of fire, Bizzy has dropped unconscious.
I'm gonna look back and fuck.
Like she staggers back and then just falls over. Her body is on fire right now. Okay, well, Bizzy, you for now. I think how death saves work is that you're out, and then on your turn you roll the death save.
That is exactly how. Okay, let me read it actually. Let me read it.
Okay, sure.
Whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a death saving throw to determine whether you creep closer to death or hang on to life.
Right.
Unlike other saving throws, this one isn't tied to an ability score. You are in the hands of fate now.
Yeah.
3 successes / failures. Roll 1d20. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. A success or failure has no effect by itself. On your 3rd success, you become stable. On your 3rd failure, you die. Successes and failures don't need to be consecutive. Keep track of both until you collect 3 of a
That's
kind.
not good.
The number of both is reset to 0 when you gain any hit points or become stable.
Yeah, so
Rolling
you got
1 or 20. When you roll a 1 on the d20 for a death saving throw, you suffer 2 failures. If you roll a 20 on the d20, you regain 1 hit point. Basically what that means.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
roll
yeah.
a nat 1,
yeah.
you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's an important bit.
Okay.
If you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure. If the
Right.
damage is from a critical hit, you suffer 2 failures instead. If the damage equals or
yeah.
exceeds your hit point maximum, you die. So, for example, my
Your hit point maximum is 21.
is- Yeah, 21. If I take 21 points of damage, I am dead no matter what.
Yeah, so you guys need to end this battle and or heal Bizzy as soon as possible.
I have a plan.
Well,
I have
first
a
of
plan.
all, it's Tipper's go.
I must stand my ground.
Damn it, I actually have the ability to heal, but unfortunately I'm on top of the damn rat.
You'll go after the forest though. So and the forest goes after Tipper, so you'll be able to do that before the rat goes. Okay, Tipper, you're up.
What does one do in this situation?
I don't know.
Caltrops did nothing.
Oh, actually, with the caltrops, please roll survival.
9.
9. Yeah, they have. You still don't know if they have any effect or not. Okay, what are you gonna do now? Come on,
I
Tipper.
don't know what to do.
You think of something, anything.
I'm just looking for options.
Look at your inventory. That's usually the best place to look.
If you have anything to heal Bizzy, I think I suggest.
I have some.
It's gonna keep happening. It's just gonna keep happening.
I have something. I have healing capabilities.
Okay, Tipper, yeah,
Here's the
you have a water skin that would constitute a healing item. Also rations.
I have vodka. Vodka has a healing.
Oh my
It's
God,
not
never
your
mind.
turn.
That's
It's not
vodka.
gonna be your turn for a long time.
Oh god, this is fun.
Ah.
I'm risking it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going in with the flail.
The flail. All right. Roll your hit DC for the flail. Let's see.
Just read
That's
something
20.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay. Let's do your attack roll, and I think we double it.
Critical hit. 10.
20 damage. Oh, okay. Right. What? Describe to me what you do with the flail.
Since I feel so limb and weak, I just move it everywhere on the body.
You're like doing like a rodeo swing with it. You've got it up over your body. You're swinging it. The chain is extended, and this massive ball is swinging around, and then bang right into its face.
Oh.
The force of this impact is enough to send it all the way. Like it pushes it away. It is a very devastating blow. Still looks like
that.
it still looks like it's up, but it is definitely worse for wear. Forest
I'd like
go.
to
I'm
offer a
not sure
fist
how
bump.
much longer I'll hold up. Carl, you better hurry.
Yeah,
Wait.
Sure.
I,
You can fist bump him, even though he's lying down.
I did a little bit of extra research as well
Yes.
on death save throws and stuff. If someone helps a downed ally by making a successful medicine check on a 10 or higher, they'll be stabilized, meaning they are unconscious, but they don't have to make death save throws. Otherwise, healing items, spells, all that stuff.
Right.
That's just for future reference, but
Yeah.
I did double check this as well while I was listening in on everything else.
Okay, right. The forest got a 16, so the rat is actually flinching from all the arrows it is taking from basically everywhere, and
Oh, that's good.
these specks that are falling from the sky are hitting it, and it looks like they're having more of an impact as well. The rat is like getting hit from above and is like kneeling down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gary, your turn.
Right. How much of this virus is taking like effect?
Please do Arcana for me.
Ooh, 7.
From where you are, you can see that the infection has spread slowly from the back, and you presume that it would also be spreading slowly on the sides that you put it on as well. But it doesn't seem like it's fully claiming the rat.
Right. Well, there's only one way to do this. Gotta climb this bastard.
You're already on top of it.
I'm on the back. All right, fine. I walk forward to the head.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you do that.
All right, I'm walking. I'm
I'm
walking.
walking here.
I'm walking on Tom's side.
Alright, I finished
Right.
my second thing of food. I feel rejuvenated.
I take a second, put a picnic blanket down, and take a break. Then I get back up and continue walking.
Right. I'd say that you just do
so-
it. You're able to do it. No problem.
All right, cool. Now I'm standing on top of the head.
Yes.
Right. I grab my sword.
Which one?
Well,
You have multiple, right?
I have 2. The other one can just melt.
Right, yes. Okay, so the smoke sword, which is still raging
Right.
with fire, you are using that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And of course, I stab it right into the head.
Okay, please roll for
Stabby
that for
stab.
me. Let's see if this works.
Right. Hit DC.
Come on.
Give me 25. I got a dirty 25.
Dirty
I got a dirty
Wait.
19.
Oh,
I got a 19 plus 6.
you mean nat 19. Yeah.
I got a nat 19.
Given how much it has already been hurt, this rat is going to take like a lot of damage from this. Wait, that was just the hit DC, was it?
Yeah, that was gonna hit DC.
Okay, roll damage. We'll go see how strong the hit is.
7.
7. What's the max on that?
Max is 10.
10.
Oh, 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to be the killing blow, but still, I want you to describe what happens when you do this.
Right. I grab my sword and I yell out, "You shall not hurt this for."
No, it's good. It's good.
No, I was about to say that, but I was gonna say, "You shall not hurt this forest. You shall not pass."
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah.
I will slam my sword right in the head, into the brain.
Yeah. The rat now. This whole time, the rat has not really been like responding to any of your attacks. Like, sure, it lets out snarls every so often, but it's not like it's been like voicing pain. Now you can actually hear it voice its pain aloud. It's definitely mortally wounded. Bizzy, first death save.
Speaking of mortally wounded.
Yeah.
I can throw you the stroke one if you want.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh no.
What is that?
What?
That's a 1.
Oh no!
So what happens? Does that mean that you fail twice?
No, okay. Yeah, basically, if I roll a natural 1, that counts as 2 failures,
Oh, she's almost dead!
A little help here?
Shoot.
Wait, so call a medic!
Karl,
Call a medic!
Legit, if one of you guys succeeds a medicine check, so for example, you get a 10, I don't need to do death save throws. I'm just unconscious until
Karl,
I get
you're
healed.
up.
So if
go.
If you get,
I'm gonna run
or
over.
more,
I'm gonna run over to
No,
Bizzy.
hurry.
I'm gonna run over the Bizzy, and I'm gonna use my,
Vodka
as we all know, vodka skin, because vodka has medical.
All right, roll a medicine check for me then, please.
Wait, so she can
It's a 1.
Oh no!
Sorry, it's an 8. It's a 9. It's a 9.
Oh wait, it's a 9.
It's a 9.
Inspiration?
Oh no! Okay,
Is he allowed to use inspiration? If it's not an attack roll.
I
it's
will make an exception for death saves. Go ahead.
What?
I will allow you to use inspiration to save people from the dead.
That's a 5.
Okay, good. Okay, so 14, a 14, right? Yeah, 9 plus 5 is 14. Yeah. So
it has to be 10 or more, and I don't have to do death saves anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still unconscious until I get healed. So I am pretty much out of the fight.
You basically are just spilling the vodka on Bizzy, and let me think. I would say
I hope Bizzy can hold her alcohol.
I was gonna say, does Bizzy get drunk?
With how hastily this happens, she's going to heal 4 points of damage.
Okay. So that's 4 points of damage.
You wake up and you see Karl standing over you. He's got He's got the pouch of liquid and he's pouring it over you, but there's that taste in your mouth of vodka.
What happened? Why the fuck do I taste vodka? Why do I
got drunk?
Over?
This is so hard not to stomach.
Comrade, this is the healer of the revolution. Trust me.
Oh no! Okay, all right.
Wait, okay, so does that mean I am in the fight or out of the fight?
You're gonna be in on your next turn.
Okay.
You're at 4 hit points now. Right. Mother rolled a 12. She is, well, this whole time you've been seeing as these tendrils, they keep trying to grow these bubbles on them. They're getting larger and larger. With how much the rat has already been incapacitated, it would seem that Mother is slowly beginning to gain influence, trying to remove all dangerous thoughts from this creature. And the rat actually gets to go now. Let's see. I'm going to roll with disadvantage. Good, because he got a 20 the first time and a 9 the second time.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
So Bizzy is still on the ground from just having been revived. However, I believe that everyone else, what was it, Tipper and Karl, you two are still in its range. So let me just check what your guys' health are, though. We did come incredibly close to a death there, so I've got to toe the line. All right, yeah, you're both going to take 7 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Tipper's
Don't
on
worry.
1!
I will finish this thing off.
Yeah, you're up. Go for it.
Okay, I would like to JoJo walk
Stay
toward this rat.
up.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I would like to do an unarmed strike, and I would like to use one of my bonus actions, which is 2-weapon fighting.
Oh.
Double fist. Okay, all right.
No, not double fist.
No?
I'm just using 2-weapon fighting so I can hold 2 quarterstaffs to hit it with.
Oh. Okay, sure. Yeah, so
After the fist.
you will hit DC on the quarterstaffs then?
First I gotta hit it with my unarmed strike.
Why?
I want to punch it first, and that's a nat 20.
You don't even need to pull out your quarterstaffs. With a
And
nat...
that's just double. That's just double. That's 4.
No. I'm gonna say with a nat 20 and the rat being this damaged, this is gonna be the final blow. So
No, I wanted to do it.
describe to me how you punch this fiery rat into oblivion.
I would like to do the Omni-Man style
Oh
death.
my god,
I
no!
kneel on it, and I rapidly throw punches till it's a bloody pulp.
You see, as you're doing this, like fire is bursting out from where you're punching it, and you're leaving a dent, and the dent gets bigger and bigger and bigger as you keep punching down. You're like making this massive like crater in its head, and you just keep doing it until you can feel that it is no longer moving. Of course, the rat is still on fire, but it's completely ceased its movement. In response to this, you see as Mother's tendrils break off, an indication to you that the rat is dead.
Fucking piece of shit. You should stay dead. And I proceed to spit on its corpse.
What? Spit on its corpse?
Oh, the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Bizzy's arm around onto my shoulder, and I'm just going to basically help her walk.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Okay.
I fall to my knees, just holding myself, looking down.
Now, Gary, you are still on fire. Do you want to jump down and stop that?
Well, okay, so the thing did the thing fall over or
It has collapsed. It was a quadrupedal animal, so it's collapsed. It hasn't really changed that much in height, but you can tell that it's not moving at all now.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pass out.
Okay. Right.
I think I'm at that point where all these flames have to consume a lot of my mana.
Yes.
And
Mana.
all this running up across it, cutting holes and stabbing it.
I getcha.
I think I just drop down, look at everyone, and I go like, "Oh, good, we saved the forest."
And you call that up. You call that from where you are, and then you just fall over. I rolled a d4 to see which direction you would fall, and it got 3, so that's odd left. So you just fall, and you just tumble down the rat's body, landing on its left side, where at which point, now that you're down on the ground, the flames go out on you. Although the rat is still on fire, so you are a bit too close to the flames,
Oh, okay,
Okay,
great.
I'll like
No, I'll
grab
start.
Barry and move him away from the rats.
No. Okay, yeah.
Pass out,
Yeah.
man.
Whom pulls you away. Yeah. I was
wish
going to
Mother
get him
did
to
that.
roll a saving throw, but that works.
I was gonna say just get Mother to do it. Like, just get Mother to push me or something. I don't know.
That's not what Mother
could
does. But okay.
What could be worse
Yeah,
than
shit.
this?
Right.
And I would like to have some of my. I would like to have my ice cream beans.
Okay. This was something that your unseen servant found. That's a healing item, I presume. You just
Yes, I'm gonna use it for
strength.
healing.
Strength? Oh no, medicine.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, medicine. It's freaking medicine. Because it's
You
a
made
healing
me
item.
roll
Who cares? Roll medicine.
medicine. I got a 6.
A 6. Are you still at 6 out of 20?
Yes,
Okay. Heal 3.
that is very forgiving. I'm at a solid 9.
Yep. Okay. So all of you have basically huddled together, exhausted from.
I'm still on my knees.
Yeah. Well, you were at the front of it. Like, you've all congregated around the front of the dead rat's face, right? Exhausted from this fight. And you gradually hear that the screams of the forest begin to fade away as a realization washes over them that that the rat has succumbed to defeat, I guess, and it gradually begins to be overtaken with cheering and clapping. It gets louder and louder, and you see that all of these different species begin to surround all of you, noticing the effort that you went to take out this creature that was most definitely going to murder them all, and not in the fun way, like with Gary. And as they all approach, you watch as this humanoid that has a few plant features, like his skin is a light green, his hair and like fingernails are made of like leaves, but apart from that, he just looks like an average human. And he's wearing this a flat green wide brimmed hat and this elegant green suit that looks like felt. The felt that they use for fake turf, you know what I mean? He's also got this fancy blue tie that has the colors of Mother. He comes over, and eventually everybody stops clapping, and he goes, "Why, thank you all for saving us. That was a very rough fight. I can't imagine that we would have been able to live through that without your help."
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Kudos, my friends.
I'm on the verge of collapsing.
Yes. With my last breath, I would say, "This rat has died to JoJo. Death by JoJo's." And then I go and I just become unconscious.
You all,
I turn to Karl and I'm like, are you sure I'm not drunk?
Whom?
Not exactly.
Whom? Please roll performance.
Performance.
Yeah.
That is 17.
17. You hear as a chant breaks out among the citizens of the forest. All hail JoJo! All hail JoJo!
Jojo.
I'm just
With my final energy, I walk up to the rat, bringing it to a pulp, Omni-Man style.
Yeah, you.
You could have gone Jotaro style and
Well,
just go.
it happened. Whatever happened. So,
Anyways,
I think Jotaro walk toward the rat,
If
let
there's-
Invincible Omni-Man to
Okay.
fucking
Anyways,
we know.
anyways, do you have any place where we can get some medical attention?
I
Yes,
think
of
we're all
course we
about
have.
ready to go.
Of course, we have the Glade, and we'll take you there right away if that's what you wish. But we also want to extend our extreme gratitude towards you all. After you're all healed up, we would love for you to attend a massive celebratory breakfast.
That
Yay!
sounds useful.
Oh, excellent.
Yes,
That
come
sounds
on, everybody.
That sounds excellent.
take them with us. Several of these various different species of creatures, plants and animal-like plants, whatever, they all come over and they pick all of you up. You each get basically like 2 or 3 people to help you, and they
What
all.
about me though?
Yes, everyone is carried because they're all like surrounding you, and they take you through a small, like, dense forest area. Then you exit out and you recognize the place that you first emerged into the Great Forest, you know, after the flowers that turned you into animals. You recognize this place, and they quickly bring you to the purple region of the forest, which has been called the Glade, the Mockingjay Glade. And you are all restored to, I'd say, relatively full health, not all the way. Let me just check what all of your healths are right now.
I'm 4.
Yeah, so,
9.
okay, Karl, you will be at 15.
I'm still 22.
Tipper, you will be at 20. You will be at 18. Gary, you'll be at full health. And Bizzy, you will be at 16.
All I need was a good sleep.
Much.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this place, and they also bring you out at the appropriate time, so nothing else happens to you while you're in there. Because Bizzy, you definitely remember that if you're in there for too long, things start to happen to you.
Count as a short rest then.
Okay. Well, first of all, you'll have to persuade the guy who's offering this breakfast to you all to do that. So, what he does, first, once you're all out of there and you're back on your feet, he goes, "We are in great debt to you. We believe that we should give you some form of meal as thanks for everything you've done."
Can't
I look forward to it.
Yes, same here.
say no to a feast, as one would say.
Pretty much, yeah.
He notices that Bizzy looks tired, and he goes, "Oh, hold on. We don't have to do it now. We can always arrange for it to happen at another time if you want to rest first. Of course."
I mean, I turned to everyone, I was like, I mean, is that something you guys want to do, or?
I am feeling a wee bit tired after that JoJo walk.
You walked literally 2 meters.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a bit since we've explored this forest.
I am,
don't even know if I'm
to be
actually
honest-
still awake. Am I still awake?
to be honest with you,
No. All you did was fall over. You didn't like collapse or anything.
Oh, I thought I passed out.
No.
Never mind then.
You're
To
fine.
be-
Never mind.
to be honest with you, the flames of the revolution can burn for a long time, but they're starting to get dim. I think we need a rest.
Yes, of course. We will make sure of that right away. We will get you to a place where you can rest up, and then we will organize the feast for you when you awake.
Possible.
Thank you.
Okay. So not carrying you this time because you're all on your feet.
We can walk now.
Yeah. They take you down the path that you initially traveled down, and you arrive at the place where the mats were on the ground, right? This has been cleared. You see that there are some creatures standing around, including the mushroom cloud person that you saw, who was exercising here. He is just standing around watching you, like revering you as if you are, fierce warrior come to save the forest. And they bring you to these mats, and they help you lay down on them. The mats are surprisingly comfy.
Just like home.
So that's what I should have said last time.
Yeah. Another thing is, you see, as you remember these small specks that were in the sky that were attacking the fiery rat. those had a dark color to them. It was hard to tell between like black or red, that because the sun was shining right at you and it was hard to see. Now you see that these same things are coming over, except they are a dark blue, and you realize that they are seeds. As you're lying on these mats, these dark blue seeds come over and they swirl around above you in these formations, and you feel yourself drifting off to sleep at a faster rate than without.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it long rest or short rest?
It is a short rest. There's no way you're going to be able to long rest in a place like this.
Hey, you made it to the halfway point of this episode. It will continue shortly, but we'd like to let you know that this is our very first proper experience with Dungeons & Dragons, and it took a lot of work for us to create this homebrewed campaign from scratch. We had no sense of how good interp'd reality could be for the longest time, so if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, consider giving us a like and sharing this episode with your friends. You never know who will want to join in on the adventure. That's all for the mid-rolls, so let's get back into the action.
Now, Gary and Tipper, please roll Arcana checks.
Oh, cool.
8.
An 8.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
23.
Right. So
That's a wake up in half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm full of energy. I have my caffeine and my energy drink. Let's go.
The first thing we see, Tipper, you feel your eyes open as you are in mid-sleep. You look around in this state and everything seems blurry. You can see your friends lying down on the mats. And next to you is Gary, who is sleeping. And he has his backpack laid next to him. You notice that there is 2 feet standing near you, and they are glowing white. They almost look like your feet, but they belong to these more slender and taller legs. You are unable to raise your head to look up at the head of whatever this thing is. You feel, just by looking at the feet, that it turns itself towards Gary's backpack. As you look at the backpack, you see the vape pen. It glows through the backpack. You can see its form. You're able to make out that it's there inside his backpack. And then the feet walk away, and you fall back asleep. Now, Gary, on the other hand, you wake up again. You're looking directly up at this is the same thing that happened last time when you were in that structure.
Not again.
You wake up
goodness.
and you see this creature with this elongated ellipsoid head and a neck that comes out from the top of the head and stretches down and expands into many root-like appendages that spread out. However, it is not black with white eyes now. It is white with black eyes. And you find yourself yourself able to talk.
Hello, old friend.
Hello.
Can we not do this right now? I'm kind of sort of, nearly cooked alive and defeated a giant rat after a torturing memory relapse. So
I understand that you have been through much pain, but you have done a great thing today.
Have I?
I have been watching you. And
Well, that's a bit creepy, but okay.
I understand now.
You understand what?
Please roll insight.
Get it. 15.
I understand what it means to be one with everyone, to love all people, no matter their species, or their race, or their type, any other defining attributes. I thank you for this knowledge.
What respect have I given? I haven't given jack shit. All I do is just run around, kill creatures, sometimes try to do something, but other times just fucking fail it. What do I have to show that you
can learn.
There was a time when you did great bad with your skills at weapons usage, but now I see there is good in you, and you are able to control yourself and fight.
Do you think I'll ever see my family again?
I cannot answer that question, but
Yeah, of
there
course
are
you
other
can't.
questions that I am able to answer, and if you ever need
What?
them answered, do not hesitate to call upon me.
What's your name?
Please roll charisma. This is better be good.
19.
19, yep. He says, I am Floro.
Flora.
I am watching over you always. Call out to me whenever you need me, and I will do my best to help. And you feel yourself falling asleep again.
Oh, thanks, Flora. 90.
Okay, everybody take a short rest.
I already did.
I already did that.
We all did that.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever taken a short rest before, have we?
No,
No,
we've
probably
taken
have.
long rests.
Oh,
No,
We
we
have?
have taken short rests. Yeah, we have.
Oh, yeah, we have.
okay. Do we remember how long short rests are for? Because I know that a long rest is 8.
About an hour. Short rests are generally about an hour.
1 hour?
At least an
Yeah.
hour.
1 to 2 hours at
Yeah,
most.
1 to 2 hours, maybe 3, but that's
But
pushing
that's
it.
pushing it, yeah.
Okay. I'll just
say.
say that a short rest is always an hour, just to make it easy for me. So now you all wake up. Some of you have had completely peaceful sleeps. Others of you have had dreams. Gary recalls everything from his dream. So does Tipper, although Tipper is confused about the significance of what he saw. Actually, Tipper, go ahead and roll wisdom.
Hold on then.
Everybody else go ahead and talk, by the way.
Yippee! I am up and well rejuvenated.
I'm gonna like roll my shoulders, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can still feel the battle
13.
scars.
13?
I'm gonna be
gonna-
feeling this for a week, I
I'm
swear to God.
I'm just gonna go stand outside for a
No,
bit.
you won't be feeling this for a week. Trust me.
Yeah.
You're gonna be feeling this. You're gonna be feeling this for about 3 days. That's about.
And as Karl says this, Bizzy, you experience would you be wearing your battery pack right now?
I would still be wearing the battery pack, yes, at
Okay,
this time.
then you feel transformation pains, but nothing happens. As Karl says, like you.
Yeah.
While that's all happening, I'm
speak
just
of the
in...
speak of the devil,
Okay.
and doth shall arrive.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Gary?
I was gonna say, while all this is happening, I just go stand outside and try to get my breath.
Oh, you are outside, but you're just standing up, basically, walking around.
Oh, okay. I thought
yeah,
you were
that's
inside
fine.
the hut.
No.
Okay.
You're just laying on mats outside.
Right, I'm walking. I'm walking for a bit.
Yeah, you're just walking
I'm going
around,
for a walk.
pacing.
I just go for a
Tipper,
walk.
with a 13 on your wisdom, the dream that you had, you seem to piece together that there was something that was standing next to you. It may have pointed out to you Gary's... Well, it was your vape pen, but then you gave it to Gary. However, the fact that it's been pointed out to you in this way makes you feel as if it has significance to you. Maybe it wasn't a good decision to give it to Gary.
Jeez, you really want him to have the goddamn vape head?
I shrug in real life.
Okay, I would like to get up and go for a run.
Sure, yep.
Maybe the
Something that you won't ever do in real
thing
life.
didn't.
No, I would do that IRL.
Okay, Tipper, are you going to do anything with this information?
Very scary.
You look up and you see he's just walking around outside, just pacing. His backpack has been left on the mat beside you.
Okay. Well, he didn't give it back to me. I might as well take back what was mine.
Okay. Please roll sleight of hand.
17.
Yep, you are able to steal the vape pen from Gary's backpack. I'll put it in your inventory once this session is over.
Wow, you could have just asked me, like. Could have just asked me. No, okay.
No,
I see how we is.
You
I see how
won't
it is.
know. You won't know. It's not like you've been using it that much here anyway.
I used it twice, and it was a very bad idea.
Yeah. So even if you do find out, it won't matter to you now, will it? Anyway.
Yeah, but there's just the common courtesy of just asking, like, just saying.
Well, you don't
courtesy.
know. You don't know yet.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you're all eventually up from the ground. Would you all like to look at your watches?
Yes,
Of those
I'll
of us
look
that
at mine.
have it. Right. So
All right, I'll look at my watch.
since we had a short rest, we will push forward the time by 1 hour. So it is just approaching day 4, 7. Is it 7 a.m.? No, it would be 6 a.m. Yeah,
Does this
yeah.
place get dark?
Day 4.
Actually, that's a good
6
question. Does this
a.m..
place get dark?
No, it wouldn't seem so because when you arrived here, roll investigation for me, Gary.
It can determine if this world is connected to the other world.
True.
Investigation. Let me put my glasses on.
He's got to get his reading glasses.
Does he actually have them?
17.
17.
No, I don't have my glasses on right now.
You remember that with the amount of time that you think has passed, you haven't looked at this clock for a while, but with the amount of time that you think has passed, you believe that it would have been around 12 a.m. when you first arrived in the Great Forest, which brings into question why it was still sunny at that time. You are unable to piece together if this Great Forest is linked to the waste net, in which all of the locations are permanently in a particular, type of sun or night or whatever. But you do know that in here, either the sun is always in the sky or it's just very often in the sky. Like it's a very slow day-night cycle.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Now that you have all done this, you see as this green-suited, green wide-brimmed guy comes back and he goes, "Well, looks like you're all up and back in action. Shall we arrange for our extravaganza then?"
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's
I
do
just
it.
want to leave this place.
Oh, you don't
Well,
want to leave. You don't want to leave this place. This is paradise.
Yeah,
And
paradise
you see,
place.
Sadly-
you see that there are a bunch of citizens in the Great Forest that sort of gasp when they hear leave, like, and then they start murmuring amongst themselves.
They start murmuring.
Yeah, but the guy just he tries to dissuade you from doing so, and he goes, "Just come with us, and we'll present you to your seats at the table."
Okay.
Alright, fine.
Very well.
This
Alright.
is
Get this over and done with.
very formal, I guess.
Yeah. So, you are all you all go back the way you came. Traveling around the purple region of the forest. You get into the place where you had first emerged. So you are brought further into this first commune that you entered. You pass by the place where you entered from the where the flower field was, and you arrive at a large barn. It is, those stereotypical farm barns that are made of like red wood and white wood, and it's held together. So it's not made of wood. It's made of some kind of synthetic material. You're unable to tell what it is even up close. However, it is colored green and white instead of red and white. And as you're brought inside, you're taken through a few corridors and things, and eventually you arrive at this large, really long, wide room. It's far longer than it is wide, and you see that there's this super long table that has just been set up, and there's chairs, like lots of chairs stacked together. You see that there's already like swaths of food in front of you, most of which you have no idea what it is. And you are all taken to seats at this table.
Holy fuck, this is fancy.
I haven't had to do one of these for a while.
This is reminding me of my childhood.
Yeah, a bunch of the citizens join all of you. Once you've all taken your seats, you see that a whole bunch of other plant people
Reminds
and other
me
creatures
of the long dining hall.
come over and they sit down alongside you. And there's, they're all chattering. How about all you guys roll insight?
Okay.
That's concerning, I guess.
I got a 6.
I got a 10.
Can I roll again? But for curse?
I got a 3.
That is a 23.
I got a 10.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I roll again for curse.
I will give you the ability to roll for a curse.
You know what?
Insight.
Yeah, I got 21 for my
that's
insight.
Arcana!
Oh, wait, my bad.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled 11.
You blithering idiot.
Let's see, I nat 1.
Alright, what's your curse? What is your curse?
Rolling for a curse. 35.
35. Okay, well, we're skipping to curse 38 because the others have already been used up. You believe you are a doctor, but have no medical know-how and feel compelled to treat those nearby. Medicine checks will be at disadvantage.
Who's sitting next to whom?
That is a good question. I want you all to roll a d20.
I thought I was rolling insight.
I was gonna say I want to roll.
I got
2, but I guess I'm skipping that.
Okay.
I got 18.
No worries.
I got 18.
Yep.
Of course, I got a 2. Why not?
14.
A 14, Bizzy?
8.
An 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Gary is the leftmost out of all of you, followed by Tipper, Bizzy, who's at the center, probably because you were almost killed, so they believe that you should have the end, and Karl. So, you are in between Bizzy, who is sitting at the end of the table, and Karl, who is sitting to your right. Yeah.
What a great day.
Okay, what was this insight you're rolling?
Yes, Bizzy got a really good insight roll. So, Bizzy, you're all the way at the end of the table, but you are just sort of sitting around and you're quite skeptical of everything that's happening because they're all treating you with such revere after doing this, and it just feels unnatural. So you listen in and you hear that their concern for you is genuine. They are actually wanting to congratulate you and give you a hearty breakfast because you saved them. Also you were almost killed. But it's just to make an example, This doesn't normally happen. And they also talk about like how there have been predators in the past and they've been dispatched, and they're talking about how you've dispatched this one and they're very thankful of that. They're also talking about how Gary mentioned leaving, and some of them are saying that he shouldn't go because there's no reason to leave the Great Forest, whereas other people are bringing up the fact that he genocided the population a while ago, and they're questioning whether he should still be here.
Questioning if he should still be alive.
Yeah. You don't hear this, Gary. You can't hear through the crowd. Even though Mother is here, they still don't know if Gary should be there. This is all you hear. And eventually you hear like the clinking of a glass, and everybody turns and to see the green-suited guy, and he goes, "Yes, we, of course, want to thank these 5 wonderful people who have so graciously dispatched another terrifying creature from our midst. We were certainly doomed, but we live another day, and we can continue to live our lives in peace thanks to these brave warriors." Now, he leans down to the five of you. He says, would anyone of you like to speak to everyone else?
Is there an ashtray near me?
Please roll perception.
Okay, I would like to do an experiment, Karl.
11. You are not. I got an 11 for that. I basically push him's head away. I'm like, no.
You look around, and although you are unable to find anything that would be an ashtray, like there's some things that you could substitute for an ashtray. You know what I mean? Like there's not a traditional ashtray in the sense.
So what is in my? So I've got, obviously there's going to be a glass, right? So like a glass of. What is it filled with?
That's also a question that you'll have to roll investigation to figure out.
I want to respect the land that's here.
I got an 11 again.
11.
Okay, while he's investigating, I would like to perform a surgery on him.
What?
No, like, okay, imagine him pulls out like his dagger or knife or whatever, and I'm just like lowering his hand, like, don't.
Oh yeah, he has a doctor's white coat on all of a sudden.
Yeah, I see his hand lift up, and I'm like, Joe, where the fuck did you get that coat?
The glasses are filled with just straight water.
Okay, so I'm gonna scald the water, and I'm gonna use my glass as an ashtray.
The hell are we doing?
Okay,
and then
No smoking during a surgery, sir.
Considering what is happening, the green-hatted creature turns to everybody. He's stuttering a little, and he goes, well, it seems that our warriors are a little exhausted after their fight, which is understandable. We accept that they may not be on speaking terms immediately after dispatching such a great predator. So I welcome you all to begin partaking in the feast here. Bon appetit! And you see as everybody starts eating their meals.
Come on, Karl, it's a quick surgery.
if you fucking cut into me, I will fucking deck you.
I'm actually pull out a surgeon's table out of my pocket and lay it down.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
please roll strength.
Strength.
This is quite the gourmet.
I got a 12.
A 12. You attempt to separate the one part of the table so that you would be able to use it as a surgeon's table, but like it's not going to work because there's too many people sitting here, and they notice you pulling on the table, and they're like, they're all like proclaiming to you, no, stop, we're eating.
I would like to make a surgeon's table out of my duplicating planks and say to everyone, hey, would you guys like to see a magic trick?
It's for you to sit the fuck down and eat your goddamn food, you son of a bitch.
While I'm saying that, I'm stuffing it with my other hand. I am, with the plank in it, I stuff my face with food.
I'm just sitting there eating away.
What's the food are we eating?
Yeah. First of all, please roll persuasion. Now, everybody else, yes, there is food, and I am going to find out what it is, because there's quite a lot of things that are on offer here.
You just see me, like, I put my spy training to use, and I start like doing the proper table etiquette, and it's like.
Yeah. Okay. So
you want to drink with that, shaken, not stirred?
I will say that just for brevity, I won't describe the regular foods that you have been given. However, you each have a unique exotic fruit. Now I'm going to describe what that is for each of you. Everyone roll a d6.
D6.
Yes.
The block one.
I got a 3.
I got a nat 6.
Okay.
I got a 2.
I got a 3.
A 3. I'm going to push you up to 4.
I got a 4.
Okay, I'm going to push you up to 5. Okay.
Rightio.
Karl, what you find in front of you is a melon that has a dull yellow color, and you see that there's eyes all over it. Although these eyes seem to not be moving, they're completely stationary. And also as you pick it up and look at it, you notice that there is a hole in the bottom of the melon. It looks almost like, okay, I'm not sure. You're a gamer, right? So you know what a USB port is, right? It looks like the hole looks like a larger and more natural USB port.
What?
I'm just there. I'm like, and this perplexes me.
Yes.
What is?
Tipper, you have on your plate a fuzzy orange fruit. It's just like a fuzzy orange thing. Like, you don't know anything else about it.
Huh. Sure looks like something.
You see a collection of orange strawberries that have hairs.
It's the hairy strawberry collection.
Gary, you see a swollen and burnt looking maple leaf shape orangey cotton candy like fruit. There's a lot of things that you could say to describe it, but it looks like a maple leaf, but it's like swollen, burnt looking cotton candy. And Bizzy,
thanks.
you see it's something red and furry, but coming out of it, it's like this thing has been chopped, and coming out of the hole where the halves would separate is a big bulb that is glowing with light.
Is this like? Why does this remind me of a light bulb? What the fuck?
Okay, so are you guys going to eat your fruits?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Why not?
As well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, so Major, do you eat the eyes?
Do it. I'm yelling.
Yeah, Gary's like daring you to.
Do it.
Gary,
No,
if you
wait,
keep
wait,
egging
wait,
him
wait,
on,
wait.
you'll be in his place on the experimentation table.
I cast a message. I
Uh-huh.
direct it at Karl, and I'm like, I'll give you a gold coin if you eat the eyes.
Oh, no, raise it.
I'm gonna take out my vodka skin.
Wait, didn't you use it? Didn't you use it all up?
Oh, did I?
Yes.
You poured it
me with
all
it.
over
Oh, yeah.
Bizzy. Yeah, so you don't have that
okay.
anymore.
Sorry.
Delete it. Delete
I don't
it.
have the water.
Delete it.
Okay.
Delete
Alright.
it.
See if they have wine.
Okay.
See if they have wine.
Yeah, okay, so you take the water skin.
We take the water skin, and I'm like, fuck. Okay. And I cut one of the eyes out.
Oh,
And
okay. Yeah.
So I use like my knife and fork.
Yes.
I cut one of the eyes out, and I chomp on the eye. Can I investigate what flavor, like what it tastes like?
Sure.
Fuck, that's a 9.
It tastes squishy and sweet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, not that bad.
Okay, Tipper, are you gonna have yours?
I want my
Go
one
ahead.
gold coin. I
yeah.
yell over to
Yeah.
the table. I want my one gold coin once we leave.
I kind of have a tiny bit of
all
sweat
yours.
falling down the side
Okay.
of my face.
Do you give Karl that gold coin immediately?
No, I'll give it to him once we leave.
Okay. Tipper, please repeat what you said.
I don't remember now.
I asked, are you going to eat the fruit?
Yeah, tried to. I have like a bit of sweat going through like one of the sides of my head.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous if this doesn't taste right.
Please roll a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 18.
An 18. You take a really small bite of this fuzzy orange fruit, and your taste buds are lathered in a flavor that you are unable to describe. It is one of the best things that you have ever eaten, and
Wow.
you are stunned into complete silence. if you had failed the throw, you would have basically been like, I can't live without this. But fortunately, that doesn't happen. You're just silent now.
Oh.
Are you going to eat your orange strawberries?
Yes, and I would like to identify the flavor. And before I eat them, I would like to identify them and themselves to see their DNA.
Okay, yeah. Medicine then. Roll medicine because you're
Hey,
a
that's
With
something.
disadvantage.
Oh yes, because you are a malpracticing doctor.
Malpracticing doctor.
That's 16 with disadvantage.
Really? Okay. So you're able
Actually,
to.
no, not 7. Yeah, 16 still.
You're able to identify that the flavor of these strawberries is spicy. They are very spicy, which actually shouldn't be that much of a problem for you to stomach. And their DNA, you have no understanding of DNA, but you are somehow able to derive the understanding that they're quite similar to regular strawberry DNA. It's just that there's been a few adjustments to change them to grow hairs, be orange, and be spicy.
I sense capsaicin.
Okay, Gary, are you gonna eat yours?
Well, fuck it, might as well. Go. Let's eat this fruit that looks like it should not be in this world.
Yeah, I mean, you bite down on it and like your teeth just sort of go through it. It crumbles in your mouth. It does taste like basically burnt cotton candy.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Burnt cotton candy? Wait, cotton candy just...
Yeah.
just eat sugar?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Isn't cotton candy just sugar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar.
So you're basically eating
sugar.
What I mean is, like, it's now sugar syrup because cotton candy can't burn. It just melts.
Okay,
Sugar
but
can
it does have a charred quality to it though. So yeah.
Great.
It doesn't
So
taste
he's
that
eating
good.
So he's eating a creme brulee fucking type cotton candy flavored creme brulee, basically.
Perhaps, yeah. And well, I see no reason that Bizzy wouldn't eat hers.
I was gonna say, do I get a power or something?
No.
Damn this fruit.
Well, okay, you know what's gonna happen. I'm going to say that everybody is going to heal to max health as they eat, because, like, you're gonna be eating a whole bunch of stuff. Of course you're gonna heal. And Bizzy. Yeah, roll investigation.
Roll investigation.
Mhm.
Okay. I am still eating this, right?
You're about to.
Okay. That's an 8.
You attempt to bite into the big glowing part, and your teeth do not want to sink into it. It's actually just as hard as a regular light bulb. So you settle with just eating the furry red part, which tastes fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm not eating that little bit.
Okay, can I experiment on your fruit, if you don't mind?
Sure. Go for it, I guess. I toss him the
yeah, and also please
middle
take
bit.
inspiration. Please take inspiration.
2 times!
Yeah, you're just too good. You're too good.
I'm great at this.
Yeah. Because you're doing the
And now
craziest
I'd like
things.
I would like to inspect this very red fruit.
Okay, please roll medicine with disadvantage. All your rolls are going to be
Again.
medicine because you're a doctor.
Okay, this time I got 3.
You raise it up and you smash it on the table, and it just sends shards of light bulb everywhere. You can see the coil inside that would be for the light bulb. It's like it's just gone, and the shards are sharp and they're all over the table. So everybody's just sort of like back it up, like, whoa, okay, that happened.
Okay, everyone back up. This is a light bulb fruit covered with flesh.
Oh, really? I couldn't tell. Thank you, Captain Ovi. Yes,
Hey, Gary, catch.
I'm a doctor. I am a doctor.
Wow.
Oh,
Very informative doctor. Did you get that from the fucking textbook?
Considering the
I
fact
got
that he's
that
not
from
even
the table, but
certified
thank you.
considering the fact he's not even certified to be a doctor, I'm pretty sure it's a trash pedigree at best.
Yeah.
Hey, the pedigree is very legit, and I hold up a diploma of magic.
Yeah, like it just manifests and it's like a really badly worded diploma that's like clearly fake.
Oh, whoops, wrong diploma. It's this one. It's an even worse diploma.
Yes!
Oh god.
Absolutely. That's so funny. Okay, so you have all had some of your food. You've eaten a good portion of it. Although I'd say that around this time you definitely feel like you've had enough. Is there something that you would like to talk to yourselves about?
I would like to inspect our food.
Oh my god.
You already did that.
No, I inspected the fruit, not the overall food.
Oh,
That was
right.
actually-
Yeah. Sure.
That was
Investigation.
That was actually better than it looked.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do a maths
Yeah.
roll anyway.
No, investigation this time.
14.
14. You see that there are a whole bunch of different varieties of fruit. Some look like ones that you've seen before in your home world. Others are, completely alien to you. But they all still look like they could be like, standard fruits, except for one, which is tree bark covered in mother's goo.
Hey Gary, I got your favorite food, and I give him the tree bark. His mother's tendril.
Wow.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Good lord.
Yeah,
Thanks, I'm not-
okay,
I'm not that
all right.
hungry.
So,
Cheers.
And I would like to pick up one of the fruits that I know and say, "Oh, it's a kamaluk."
whatever.
Was that English?
What are you guys going to talk about now that you've basically had your fill?
Now we apologise, but we cannot stay, as we have
What?
other
Why
affairs
not?
to attend to. Well,
Oh.
we've got other affairs to attend to, and
Other affairs? What other affairs could you possibly have?
Saving the world from evils of non-scientific reasons.
Attempting to go back home to an original dimension that you're a part of.
You've saved the world already. There's no need to
I
continue to be
slammed the
that.
table.
Yep.
I don't belong here.
I just
Everyone
stand
just
up
sort
and
of
I go like,
jumps startled.
I just stand up and go like, look, grateful for the feud. but
Feud.
we must stay."
It's
Oh,
time to
shut
play Family Feud.
with Steve Harvey.
Yeah, okay, Gary, keep going.
Right. Crap. All right, fair enough. I'm grateful for the food, but we gotta leave. The
Well-
tree doesn't want us here anyway, so we need to go and find this
what
door.
tree? I don't know of a
Don't you
tree
mean-
that talks.
Oh, the mountain! Shit,
The
I'm
mountain.
on
the
mountain.
The
Oh.
mountain, you fool.
Oh, the
I think it
thrum.
was-
I understand. Yes. Wait. So the thrum told you to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, you
That's-
do not know.
I've
you
never
do not wanna
heard.
know the
I've
reason.
never heard of someone being told to leave by that mountain.
And we got caught in the fire with the giant creature.
And I think I'd rather not try to die twice in one day.
Everyone seems stunned at the thought of the mountain telling someone to leave. It's like this has never happened before, and they go, "This is unheard of. I've never. This has never happened before. Are you sure that's what he told you?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Quite literally.
this is-
Can I do a history check?
for what?
Do they have what they called like the Great Disaster or the Great Killing or something like? When I went to kill all those people, like,
Right.
do they
Yes.
have, like,
Please
a
roll
moment in
history.
history?
Yes. Please roll
a
history.
moment in history? There we
Mm-hmm.
go. 14.
Just from the fact that you constantly see people like looking at each other and whispering to each other, and that mother is here at all, it would suffice to say that yes, what you did was probably a massive historical event in this forest.
We can't stay because, well,
Go on, man.
You probably know. Anyway, thanks for the food.
I was willing to turn the other cheek and allow you to preside with us because you look like you've turned around. But if the Thrum says you must leave, then I suppose we must find a way to get you to leave.
Yeah, have you seen any red doors around?
Yes,
my-
there are doors.
You see that there is a gasp that goes around the entire table, and everyone just like looks at him with this shocked expression, like you did not just say that. That's what they all look like.
What did I do?
The green suited guy clears his throat and he goes, "We do not talk about the doors."
Well,
Okay.
I'm afraid that's how we got here in the first place.
Another
Yeah.
gasp, even louder than before, rings out, and now this time the green suit man is even more startled, and he goes, "Well then, yes, you have to leave. Then you must leave."
Yes,
Then we will. We must
we
do
will.
it.
Yeah, like we've been trying to do for like the past hour.
Oh,
Great, thank you.
There is a problem though. You see, given
course there's a
everything you've
goddamn
done for
problem.
us, I'm not sure that the door will appear for you again. This is deeply troubling.
Oh, of course not. Okay.
Okay, I would like to investigate this entire room for a red door.
That would be perception?
Okay, let's go.
Can I do the same thing?
Yeah,
no,
I got
too.
12.
No,
I-
only one roll. No, you don't see
Can
a
I
red
just
door.
go? You know what? Hey
Yeah,
guys,
go on.
you
Oh.
love Mother so much. Is there a way we could just talk to her, or try to communicate her? Maybe she knows what the door is.
The green suited guy, he goes, "There is no way to directly communicate with Mother. She only speaks to us through prayers. So I don't think that she would be the best for what we must do. But there is one person.
Pray.
There is one person that could help us, and he is not of this forest, which is probably on the right track.
What?
Yes,
So
there's somebody that comes here that is not of the forest. The question is, if he's still here, we have to find him.
Oh, I have a bad feeling I know who it is.
You think?
Yeah.
You think you know who
so-
it is?
Is
Yeah, I have a
he?
bad
Is he?
feeling.
I pull out the ID.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name again? It was
I have to go looking. Give me a second.
Do we anyone remember his name?
I know who Karl is talking about. He's talking about Jan Yamada Perez.
Who the heck is that?
It's the pilot that you killed. You show the ID to him, and the green suited guy goes, "Oh no, not him. He left through one of those doors some time ago."
What pilot?
Okay.
Wait, the pilot?
Yeah, the pilot that you killed in Outpost
Yes.
Orange.
the one that was extremely tough to kill.
Yeah, and killed Wilson.
Oh, you mean that
Yeah.
fuck? Oh, you
Yes.
mean
Yeah.
that fucker?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I see now. Yeah,
no, it's not him. It's not him.
I was thinking of the Chronicle. Okay, never mind.
Wait. Oh, do you say that aloud?
Yeah. Okay. Is it by any chance a guy named the?
Discord cut
You
out.
cut out.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Is it anyone named the Chronicler?
Well, that's making it into the recording.
Chronicling the error.
Yeah. The green suited guy, he goes, you know, that I think that this person has talked about a so-called person called the Chronicler before, but no, it's not the Chronicler. Sounds similar enough. Look, we'll show you him, and then you can make up and see if you recognize him.
Right.
The green suited guy signals to all the other citizens. They all start to get up from the table and they pack away. They're basically taking care of all of the dishes for you, right? Now he begins to usher you out of the barn through the other side. And as you're walking, he goes, "Yes, so let's go and visit this man, and hopefully he can help you. Like I said, he's not from this world. He comes in and he writes these books, and we have this sort of a writing society that we've created based around him. He's quite inspirational, although I wish he would not drink so much of whatever he drinks.
The novelist?
Yes, it's a novelist.
That's his name, the novelist, yes. I'm taking you to see him right now. Is that fine?
Wait, he lives here?
Live? No, I don't know what his living arrangements are. He comes here sometimes and he writes his books, and then sometimes he just goes and we don't see him for a while. I'm just hoping that he's here.
Question, how long has the novelist been coming here?
Oh, quite a while, actually. From what I've heard, it's
quite a while.
This is his favorite spot to just relax.
Right, I have some mixed words for that dude.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna freak when he sees us.
Yes, indeed, and I would like to experiment on him.
Your curse wears off.
Yay!
Right, okay, so you are brought by this green-suited man. You know when you entered past that flower field, he basically takes you to a section of the forest where it opens up on the opposite side of where that flower field was. And you see in front of you, if you give me a second to look up the description of this location, some kind of pagoda that is it's hard to explain, but you know those like outdoor like little huts that have open walls and they're just like poles and there's like benches inside and they're like octagonal. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, the White House.
No, not the White House.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's a really small octagonal outdoors building with no walls. It's got a pointed roof. Well, you've just never seen the thing that I'm talking about.
The Pentagon.
No. Okay.
I know what the Pentagon is, but I have no idea what that is.
No, it's not huge, it's small. But anyway, I won't try to describe it any more than I already have. So you see as you approach, it's an octagonal building with steps that go up to it. There you see a couple of benches around, no walls, there's just poles that hold up the roof. The roof is pointed upwards in the shape of like an octagonal cone. It's colored purple, and you see that it's lined with these bronze edges that hold everything together. And as you approach, you do indeed see the novelist. He is leaned down at one of the benches in this small like pagoda, and he's writing in a book. You also see some bottles near him.
Okay, I would like to try and do stealth.
Oh, okay.
Why are you going to do stealth?
Yeah, why are you trying to stealth?
I got an 11.
Okay, no, that's not going to work. Before you can even attempt that, the green-suited man calls out, "Ahoy, novelist! We have five fine folk that want to see you." Now give me a second. I need to remember what the novelist sounds like.
Reminiscent of the voice.
He sounds depressing.
Okay, all right, I've got him. And so he turns around. You see this aristocratic figure that has these wobbly arms, and like the goggles are on the hat. It's a bowler hat, a purple bowler hat, and the mouth hovers in midair above his neck. He turns around. He's leaning his head from side to side. You seem to get the indication that he might be a little bit tipsy. And he goes,
"Sir, you okay?"
"Yes, I'm fine. Hello? Oh, it's you all. How are you all doing? Yes,
We're doing fine.
Great.
Yes,
I actually have.
quite fine, actually.
I have a question for you.
Yes, what is it?
How long have you been coming to this god-forsaken place?
Oh, I've been in and out many times. Like, once I'm wasted, then I come back here to actually calm down, you know?
Well, in and out like the fast food chain.
What?
Shut up.
Well,
Anyways, let's
Listen.
just get to the
Business?
point. Yeah.
Yes, let's
get
get down
get
to
Business?
What does that guy what does that my silly relative say? Brass tacks? No, that was someone else. I don't remember.
That was me.
More of
That
you.
was me. That was me. I said that.
Before anything, you see as he waves his hand and he goes, Cambium, you can leave us alone. Just go. And the green
Is he usually like this?
the green suited man, he nods, and as he's leaving, he turns to you and he says, yes, he is normally like this. Look, I'll go. I'll leave you two to speak to him.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Five. Leave you 5.
We are wanting a way out, and that is through the red doors. We were told that you know where the red doors are. Yes.
Oh, no, you don't want to go through the red doors. Those are not fun.
Well,
Right.
that's the only way to get
That's
the
how
hell
we
out
got
of here.
here.
isn't it?
That's not the only way. No, there's others.
Well, could you
What's one of
please
these
tell us?
said ways?
Please roll persuasion.
I'll give him persuasion. Can I try my
No need. That's a dirty 23.
I'll do. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay,
He
fine. I won't
looked
try my-
like he was about to hold up one of his bottles or his book that he was writing, but as you say this, he goes, "Oh, yes, I have another way out of here, but I'm not supposed to use it on people, but yeah, I can afford to send you all on your way, right?"
I'm
Yes,
very
that
grateful.
That would work. Thank you.
Please, that would be great before I decide to do something really, really terrible to you.
Look,
No.
Gary, I won't let you
No,
do
no, Gary. Get up.
Let me just see what I've got in my case here.
Get a grip, Gary.
He leans down with his really rubbery body. You see he knocks down the book and it bounces out, not out of, you're standing in the pagoda with him now. So it bounces onto the floor as he's looking through his case. He doesn't seem to have noticed that he dropped his book. Bizzy, please roll investigation.
Yes.
I will give inspiration if necessary.
Yes, same here.
I also have inspiration.
You guys are fucking ready to give inspiration.
Yeah, because so many.
I don't have one.
Well, congratulations. There's no need. How about an 18?
An 18. All
that
right.
works.
Yeah.
I don't even have my inspiration.
You see that the cover of the book, written in rather messy writing, it would presume that this is a draft book that the novelist intends to publish at a later date. And the title reads, "At Threat of Falling in Love."
Okay.
Can I pick up the book?
Yes, you can.
I will
Okay,
go.
I go to pick it up.
Would
What
you
the
like
hell is
to
this?
read it?
I'll stand right next to Bizzy as well.
Okay, I'm like, what the hell is this? And I open up the book to a random page. Doesn't have to necessarily be from the beginning, just
Yeah,
a random page.
you open it to the last page, the last thing that the novelist has supposedly written. And guess what? I'm going to send it to you so you can read it out.
Yay!
Oh.
Show and tell!
This
time.
is going
like
to
it.
be fun.
Okay.
I stand close too, but I'm not going to read the damn book.
Here we go.
I want to find a chair and sit down.
Yeah, there's benches. You do sit on the bench, yeah.
I like to
Okay,
perform one of
okay.
my ritual spells.
Huh?
The flying disc one.
What? Why?
Yes. I want to sit legs crossed on that
Oh,
disc.
yeah, sure, you could do that.
Yeah.
It's like story time. Gather round, children.
Gather around, kindergartners. We're going to listen to a random story out of a random book from a random drunk man.
Also, this whole time, the novelist is still looking through his case, so Bizzy is just able to read the book. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see what's this about. The world stood still as he gazed down the long barrel of chrome pointed straight at his forehead. On the other end of it were two green eyes, windows into the endless void, that stared into his very soul. He thought for sure that his breath was to be his last. The end of the tape reel that was his life's journey, until he heard a quiet whisper from the gunner, feline in form. She said in a voice that broke the silence in the air, "I can't control it. It's in my head. I have to do what it wants, but I won't kill you so long as you do what I say. So please, come to me." He cautiously tread closer to the lady holding his life in the balance, her gentleness swaying him to trust her. His rational mind screamed at him to wrestle for the firearm, but he knew that would seal his fate for good. As he closed a distance, he felt the barrel push against his head and an arm slowly wrap around his back, its hand covered in a soft and comforting fur. As he felt the world tilting and pushing him down, he was helpless but to follow the change in gravity. Even as the eyes staring him down closed, he dared not make a move. For it was then that she leaned forward, planting her lips onto his. What the fuck is this?
Okay, can I do a history check on that?
Yes.
I would like to do a history check on that too, please.
Absolutely, yes.
Same
Do
here.
history. Absolutely. Anyone that wants to do history can do it.
Random history bullshit, go!
I got an 8.
All right.
Fuck! That's a 3.
Okay. So,
What?
yeah. So, Karl and Bizzy, you are so confused by what you've read. You don't know what to make of it. Because you have memories, but the contents of the book don't seem to line up with what you can recall. However, you are pretty confident in the fact that this is an adaptation of the dilemma that Karl and Bizzy were in back in that structure when they were about to shoot each other. You saw it. However, in this version, it seems that Bizzy holds Karl at gunpoint and kisses him.
What the fuck is this fucking adaptation?
What are you going about this time?
Well, if you look at the sentence, those words again, I clearly recall. Well, yeah, I recall when you guys had that dilemma back in that tower on the 3rd floor.
What? I look back into the book. I look at the wording. I'm like, wait, what?
It was the 2nd floor, but yeah.
It's adaptations. He just jumbled up the words so it's not the actual story.
You look over and you see that the novelist has collapsed and is asleep.
No, I go up to him. I grab him by like the scruff of his his collar, and I'm shaking him awake like, wake up, mister! I like to interpret shit as bullshit. You got that
I have an idea.
What's going on? I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Bizzy, wait, give him to me for a second. Give him to me for a second.
No, we're not doing this.
Hold up.
No, let Bizzy handle this.
Time out. What I was going to say is, if any of you guys have an ability to cure drunkenness, now's the time to use it.
Right.
No,
yeah. I don't think anyone does, though.
No. I call bullshit.
Do I look like I made a
people who
magic
have
to
giant
you?
spell books don't have a kill for goddamn drunkenness. I call bullshit.
It's a level 3
I don't know,
spell.
Gary.
Yeah, it's a level- it's a
Let me
level-
look through my spell book again.
I don't think. Yeah, you don't
Jesus.
have level 3 slots.
Yeah, I don't have level 3 slots, but I'll search for a level 2 alternative.
Okay, Bizzy. What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
Get me some cold water. We're gonna sober him up.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just like shaking him awake, like, stay awake. You got some fucking explaining to
Yeah,
do.
he already woke up and he's like, "Oh, I fell asleep. I'm sorry." That's what he said.
Oh, really? Is that all you can say? I put the book to his face. Can you kind of explain what the fuck this is? Cause I don't remember this happening, asshole.
Yes. I'm sorry. I get inspiration from things I hear out in the wild, and then, like,
You mean
I'm a
you've been
romance
cheering
writer.
us
I'm a fraud.
the whole time?
What'd you say, Tipper?
You mean you've been listening to us the whole time?
No, he said that he's heard from other people.
Where'd you get those chips?
Yeah, we got a Kirby right back at you reference.
Okay,
It took us long enough.
I had to.
Okay, Bizzy, what's up?
Meaning to tell me that someone out there was like, seeing two people almost murder each other in broad daylight, that calls for a fucking smooch? What were you goddamn thinking, you stupid idiot?
It wasn't. I'm the one that came up with the kissing idea. It's. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a story about you, Five.
Oh, it's mainly those two, and I point to Karl and Bizzy.
Yeah, I see that now.
I'm like,
Thanks!
We fell downstairs, god damn it.
I'm just
Wait,
standing.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
By any chance, your earlier works, when you decided to come here to write, you haven't been able to write an elf trying to kill a bunch of plant people, have you?
No, I'm a romance writer. I don't do that.
Oh, okay. I won't
Well,
kill you this time.
I'm just standing in the middle of the room, and I'm like, who did you hear this off?
I listen to a lot of people. My memory's a bit fuzzy.
Was it a man named Adafire?
No, it definitely wasn't him. Please roll history.
Is it just me, or?
Yes.
You know what? Actually,
That's a number 20.
Nat 20. Okay, all right. So whatever you say to him next will basically get him to spill a secret that he can't think of right now.
Wait, hold up. Before you do that, I grab the glue step, I put it on him, and I stick him to the wall. Good. Now he can't escape.
Whoa!
He's fucking drunk, you fool.
He can't escape.
He's in tipsy mode, you dumbass.
What is this
It's
feeling?
easier to talk to him.
We talked to him easier from the beginning.
Anyways, shut.
I feel like more jelly than I already am.
I need to think of my question. Give me a second. Who did you get this off? How do you know this?
I'm thinking. I'm really trying. Right. Yes, it's coming into picture now. It was one of those white masked men. I heard him talking about it to I don't know who he was talking to, but I do recall that he was talking about this, and well, let me see if I can remember his name. Paladin Killer? I don't know.
Paladin Killer?
Okay, can I do a history on that name?
Yes, go ahead.
That's a dirty 20.
You do not recall this name, nor do you recall, like, you really don't know that many names of comms, but it does sound like the name that a comm would have.
A new comm.
However, you also have never seen.
What the fuck did you just?
You've never
what
seen.
What the fuck did you just say?
You've never seen this comm before, so.
A new comm.
Whom?
Comm?
I need a comm. Did you just say a fucking comm?
Indeed, I have.
I actively get angry at that fucking statement. You got this off a fucking comm?
Oh, hold up. You don't you get angry. If I'm not allowed to get angry, you're not allowed to get angry and punch this guy in the face.
It's
I just
like
to work here.
You're all Karl and Bizzy are staring at the novelist, super angry, and Gary is like pretending to be angry, like wanting to be the main one.
I'm just chilling out on the bench.
I'm
Look,
just only
really,
playing this.
I really want to
deciphering
kick
shit.
this guy in the ass.
The novelist is pinned against the like fence and the floor of this pagoda.
I point to him and I go, had the comms been knowing our fucking positions every single time?
Look, I if you're asking if I tell them anything, no, I just watch from a distance and I come up with ideas for writing. I interpreted it of what was said.
You could have interpreted us in any single way, and we wouldn't have known the fucking difference.
Look, I don't know. I really didn't know it was you, Five.
I wouldn't be as angry, but you got it off a fucking comm.
Yeah, sometimes story inspiration comes from the least expected places, you know?
Expense of everyone else? Jesus fucking Christ, I'm going to prefer the goddamn chronicler over you.
Oh,
I walk over.
I want a drink.
into
I
the
want a drink. Mm.
No more fucking drinks for you. You're being cut off.
No, can I just jump in? You've been coming here for who knows how goddamn long. If you didn't fucking drink, I probably could have fucking escaped, you little shit. Fucking asshole. Fucking couldn't not kill everyone.
What?
You weren't fucking drunk.
What happened?
Fucking, I'm walking out. I'm walking out. Fuck you all. I'm walking out.
Hold on. He like tries to wave his hand towards Gary, but like his hand is stuck, so he can't really do it. He just calls out pathetically, "Hold on, you want a way out? I can give you a way out.
Yeah, you know what? Give us a way out, because I don't give a fuck about you anymore. You can stay there."
It's in my case. There's it's like a big bronze thing. Just keep pulling it out, and that's the way out.
Okay, I would like to go through his case and pull out this bronze thing.
Yeah, him just deal with that.
Arcana, please.
Arcana. That is an 18.
I basically bring Bizzy and Tipper. I want to bring Bizzy and Tipper over to the corner, and I just go, if the fucking comms know what we're doing, then we are fucked.
Like, that's the least of our problems, because if they know our location, who else knows our location from them?
Hold on.
The comms are the worst. The comms are the worst people to know our fucking location. If they know our location, then they're gonna come after me.
Oh, hold on. So, I get it. I get what's going on. You guys, this is really bad. Okay. Let me try and remember more things about this paladin guy. Give me a second. I actually have to go into this article.
Yeah, I got 18 for my arcana.
Yeah, I know. Let me just first describe. Okay, what I'll say is, in the time that the novelist is talking, you have found something big and bronze, and you are pulling it out of his case really slowly. It's like a massive, like, prism that seems to curve as you keep pulling it out. And it's so big that you have to, like, drag his case out of the pagoda and keep pulling from there.
What the fuck is this thing?
And the novelist goes, "Look, it's probably not as big of a deal as you think. I know the comms, and I know that they're very dangerous, but most of them are just idiots, you know."
Yes, but what you don't understand is that I'm number 1 on the fucking comms and XPR shit list.
Please roll persuasion.
Okay.
If you want, I suggest we just shoot the guy.
No, we're not shooting him.
Excuse me,
No.
Gary, that goes against your character arc.
9.
No, for this
fucking
guy, I
nine for
make
that.
an exception.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 9.
No, he's not a plant.
A
He's not
9
a plant. I make an
persuasion.
exception.
Okay.
I'll add inspiration to that.
Okay.
That's 3.
3, so that would be 12. Okay. He almost believes you for a second, but now you notice that he's starting to become sober. And he goes, "No, look, you are not number 1 on their priorities. I know a bit about the comms. You are nowhere near the top."
So who is
Oh wow, you lost your status.
the number 1?
Hold on. The person is coming to me. Give me a second. Yes, there's a man called Kennebec. Kennebec is the number 1 enemy of the comms.
Who is this Kennebec?
Please roll history.
It's a fucking 6. Shit.
Gary, your time to shine.
He's an important person, but that's besides the point. Look. What you need to know about the paladin guy or whatever is that he's like extremely entitled, and it's such a self-centered sort of thing. He goes around and he forces people to work on these construction projects, and then he just abandons them, and they're dissolves. He like wants things, and he doesn't wait around to get them. Someone like that surely wouldn't be communicating with other comms.
Doubtful.
I beg to differ.
I still don't trust a comm knowing our location.
Well, most of the comms are idiots, complete and utter idiots.
Yeah, if they can still be idiots, but they can still decipher our location. They're cahooting with the XPR.
And in the meantime, like, the novelist looks over his shoulder and he's like, have you finished pulling that thing out?
Almost. I got
still
another 33% left.
You see this massive arch that Whom is attempting to pull out of the case. It's the entirety of it is bronze, but it has like the appearance of like there's a couple of like little bricks on it, little brick patterns. It appears to be some kind of archway. You just have to keep pulling it out to finish removing it from the case.
23% now? Fuck, how big is this fucking thing, mate?
I'm gonna sit on the bench, and I'm just gonna ponder.
The novelist
10%.
now... left. Okay. The novelist is now trying to pull himself away from the fence, but he's stuck and he can't. He goes, why? No, I can't be stuck here. No.
No, you can just sit there.
I'm gonna
Just
pull
sit there
him
and be
out.
quiet.
I'm gonna pull him out.
Alright, I got the entire thing out, guys. I proceed to plant.
You remove the stamp from him. Do you return it to Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit back down, and I'm gonna ponder.
The novelist gets back on his feet and he goes, well, I'm so sorry for what I put you all through. I had no idea that it would be this traumatic. Look, I'll do you all a favor. You see as he goes into his case. No. There is a trash can, like a open interlaced trash can nearby, and he just takes the book and he chucks it in the trash can. There, now I'll just scrap that story and write a different one.
Actually,
you could just change the characters around so they don't.
Actually, is it okay if I keep it?
What?
Aw.
Do you like the story?
I wasn't angry at the story. I was just angry at the fact that you got the things of the comms. The story sounds rather interesting. I would like to read it.
Oh, well, it's unfinished. I haven't finished writing it, and I don't know what you guys want me to do. Do you want me to keep writing? Because I can't exactly hand out drafts.
Well, keep writing, but
oh, okay.
I'll read it.
If you're going to make this into an actual story, change around the characters.
He takes the book out.
No, keep the characters. I'm
right.
The story sounds rather interesting.
Look, just don't.
Busy.
Add unnecessary, frivolous stuff to it.
Busy, you look at Karl, and Karl, you look at Busy, and please both roll charisma checks.
Archway out.
I got a fucking.
You want to know what's funny? It's a -1 no matter what.
What?
I get. It's a negative.
It is?
I -1 from it, so
Why?
it's an 11.
Oh, it's 11.
I got a 7.
That's my charisma. My charisma's
Right. Yeah, but you got more than Karl. Okay, so as you two are looking at each other, you just sort of think, yeah, maybe we should see where this goes. Who knows?
Oh, right.
I do like the put my hands out. I'm like, and I'm also shrugging. I'm like,
yeah,
and like,
Wait, remind me again. Am I in cat form for this one? completely?
actually, no. I do know what form you are in. You are 66% tiefling.
Yep, okay. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, God damn it, why can't I just be a cat? Easier to hide a blush behind fur after all.
I looked at him and I go like, well, we know what Karl's thing is.
Okay, now whom you have fully removed. You have fully removed the bronze arch from the case. It's very heavy, so you just have it on the floor, but you fully removed it.
Let's go. I would like to try and prop it up.
Okay, you please roll strength.
Strength check.
Yes.
8?
Okay, so you just stand over it, like trying to lift it. You approach it from multiple angles, and you do feel like you're getting somewhere, but then the novelist goes, oh, hold on, I'll do that. Here. He comes over, and he just pushes it up effortlessly. And you see that now there's just an arch standing out, a bronze arch standing out, in the middle of the outdoor area of this particular place.
So how do we use this thing?
I can try to take you wherever you wish to go, but the thing is that it's a little finicky.
You mean we can go back to the first location before we got teleported here?
Oh, you teleport. That's right. That's why you would be here. You talked about a red door. Yeah. Yeah, I can probably take you back to that building, because why were you there in the first place?
We were exploring this, and I pull out the map.
Well, yeah, you have a map.
You told us to go there.
Yes, you told us to help out the Kampuchea clan, and we did that.
Wait, so they told you to go there?
Yes.
Right. Oh, I understand. Okay, yes. If that's the case, then
there's more. We're about to get squished by giant yellow strange wall things.
Why
and the only way out was through the red doors.
I'm not sure how many floors that place has, but I can try to put you on the highest one. You probably want to find answers, and that would be the best place to look for them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second and I'll see if I can envision it. You see as he looks at the archway and he holds one gloved hand over his bowler hat, and the other one he holds out, just trying to channel energy. You see as the space in amidst the arch wobbles and shifts, eventually transforming into, you could tell that this is one of the curved staircases of the structure. However, you are looking at the stairs, which means that the archway is some orientation in the ceiling.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Sorry, I messed up the angle. I always do that.
Don't worry, we'll make do with this. I'll jump down there.
Okay, so
I get ready to come with everyone.
You see as jumps into the archway, and gravity immediately changes as he passes through. So you now see him standing on the stairs, no problem. But it just looks weird from this angle because you see him standing with completely different gravity than where you are right now.
Karl, make sure you picture Portal.
Picture a portal. Okay.
No, the game Portal.
What's he on about?
No clue.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna picture the game Portal. All right.
Okay, so with your knowledge of Portal, I'll say that you do know that you jump feet first, and then you'll be able to land on the stairs, no problem.
Does this mean I've got to make
No, you don't have to make the check. I think because you know Portal, you will do it effortlessly. Everyone else, though, yeah, you are going to have to roll dexterity.
Remember to bend your knees before you hit the ground. So don't break your ankles.
Who's going first?
Well, any of you can do it.
I want to go last.
Oh no, you did.
I'll go first. No,
I'm
brave. I'll go first.
Is it a saving throw or a check?
It's more of a check than saving throw.
It's more of a check, guys, not a saving throw.
Oh,
Okay, so regular dexterity then.
Yeah.
I'll go last because I have some words about this world before I
Ooh,
leave.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. And Busy?
Oh,
Your
sorry.
Are you going to jump through?
Just see Tipper just falls down face
Hold on, we
first
haven't
into the
gotten there. Busy, what's your dexterity?
Oh, my dexterity.
Yes.
Shit. That is an 8.
An 8. And Gary?
Okay, Karl, you
Right.
get her.
I got
Tipper.
a dirty training, but before I jump through the pool,
Yeah.
I just look at the world and I go like, fuck everything. I just flip my fingers and just jump through.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Right. Tipper goes first, and with his short stature, he doesn't quite understand, like, he can't bend his knees that well. So you see him jump in, and he lands, instead of on his feet, he lands on his back, and you see him tumble down and bang his head against the entrance into this spiral staircase, which is shut.
Oh.
He will
You're okay.
take 1 point of damage.
No.
And Bizzy, you jump through without trying to reorient yourself, and you fall flat on your face.
So the opposite of what happened to
You're
me.
also going to take 1 point of damage. Then Gary, you do that nice little flourish, and you basically backflip through the archway, and you land on your feet. No problem.
Ta-da!
Nicely done. Our first timer.
And then now that you guys are down there and you're in the archway, the novelist comes over. He's still sort of like kind of tipsy looking, and he goes, "You're all good. You made it.
We're fine.
Yeah,
you can close it
we're all
now.
good.
You don't
I
need
think I'm
anything
okay.
else. You don't need anything else from me."
Yeah, you have a bottle of Jack Daniels out there. Could you please toss it down?
You are not having whiskey. You're underage.
I'm giving it to you, Karl.
Why are you giving it? Why am I getting the bottle of whiskey?
Hold on a second. So what you see is he goes, "All I have is wacky tube beer. That's the only one I drink."
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just toss a can down.
Okay, and he walks off a little bit, and then he comes back and he throws a bottle down. Who's gonna try and catch it?
Me.
All right, dexterity check, please.
Dexterity.
I'll add
Can you do a dexterity
inspiration.
as well?
Oh, that's a 3.
Oh, okay. Carl's adding inspiration.
So it's a D4. So
D4 plus 2.
that's a 1.
Okay, so 6 right now.
Anyone else?
Anyone else helping, or is that it?
Gary.
I don't have inspiration.
I want to.
Inspiration. I roll a 1, and that makes it a 3.
9. No, that makes it 9. Right. So with a 9, the change in gravity is definitely something that's a bit difficult to get used to. You watch as this bottle comes for you, and you like stumble with it, like your hands are like grasping for it. It like keeps slipping out of your hands, but you eventually do grasp it because this bottle seems to be made of the material that is used in corks. It's just like the whole thing is a cork. So you've got it.
I give it to Karl.
Yep.
Why are you giving me this?
Whom passes it to you, Karl, and you see on it is written, the cork material, it has a painted white section, and on that is this black Western lettering that reads, "Wacky tube beer, boiled and made in the middle of nowhere, 10 ounces."
Huh.
Yeah, that'll be all.
I'm just looking at it. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Hey, it's free alcohol.
Why did I didn't even want this. I don't want to drink right now.
Okay, well, the novelist is like, okay, that's everything. I'll see you, and hopefully I won't be such a bad person next time.
Yeah.
You see as the archway dematerializes and it leaves you in the curved stairwell, presumably to go up to the last floor of this structure. And that is where we'll end the session, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, good ending for once.
That was a good ending.
We almost died.
I know, yeah, I know you almost died, but you didn't, now did you?
That's it for this episode of Interp'd Reality. Did you have just as much fun as we did? Why don't you leave us a like, share the episode around, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any new releases. We'd also love to hear what your favorite part was, so let us know in the comments. Also check out our other shenanigans set in the worlds we've built, plus all our links for even more content outside of D&D you never thought you needed. Thank you so much for listening all the way through to the end, and we'll see you all next time.